Hello, hello, hello. What is up, my guys, gals, and non-binary pals? I hope you're doing well. I hope you have really good one. I'm also very sorry that I am almost half an hour late. Listen, sometimes life gets in the way. Essentially, had to go and quickly pick up some meds for my mum. I say quickly, literally took like an hour and a half. The second I got out of work, went to go do it, literally just got back and immediately set up the stream. But you're not here to listen to me complain, you're here to watch me poorly navigate some slime stuff. So, let's turn that off, show you the good old slime time. Oh yeah baby, here we go. Slime Rancher! I love this game so much. This game is amazing. The music is a bit loud though, so let me just turn it down. I will also try to talk louder because I know that I keep talking too quietly. Should I just get up close to the mic? Whisper. ASMR. Someone who watches as much ASMR as I do, you'd think I would, know how to do some stuff. I don't. I like it to help me get to sleep. Also, as ever, the UK is boiling right now. I have a tissue. No judging allowed. I mean, I'll call my mods. Oh, seriously, I hope people are doing well. Hope we're all managing through the heat, the craziness, in UK and, England and Scotland, restrictions lifting, Also, remain hydrated, y'all. It's important, and wear SPF if you're going outside. Like, oh my god, the sun is a cruel mistress. This was my treat for walking to and from the... not Spawn. Imagine if I was Spawn. Jinkies! Jinkies! Hello! Chiripam! I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but I hope I did. Thank you so much for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. We're about to play some Slime Rancher. I love this game so much, and we just opened up a new area. I'll show you rather than trying to explain it. I was just saying I got myself a treat for going and picking up some medications. It's the Dr. Pepper. I like a good Dr. Peps, But only occasionally. I feel like having Dr. Pepper every single day is like, not weird, but for me it's just a tad much. So this is the thing. So, we just unlocked this huge portal door thing by putting different slimes into or different plorts into the corresponding statues. So that is, I wonder if you can't take it out. That's a boom plort, and it's in the statue of a boom slime. Not sure if you're aware what the game is. Probably, but if not, because this game is so old. Essentially, slimes. Hello, little phosphors. I've already got you. You're not that interesting to me. Essentially, you collect slimes and you feed them, and then you collect plorts which they poop out. It's not specified ever that you're collecting their poop, but what else could it be, really? Well, rip that slime. Apparently, they just didn't see the point in it all anymore. Press E to activate. Ooh, okay, so this is it going to be like a puzzle where it opens one door and closes another? Ooh, it opened this as well. Okay, we'll go the main route first, then we'll do all the side routes. Let's collect these so we've got some stuff to feed any new fun slimes we come across. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, this seems to be like a full-on explory way, so we'll go the other way first. Listen, I know I just said we'd go one way then the other. I can't decide what to... Quantum slimes?! Oh my god, what is this? Oh my god, I'm so excited! I heard that. Where was that cat? Lucky slime, where are you? Fuck. I wanted it to give me monies. Then again, Aaliyah, you've just found these amazing new slimes. You don't... Bleh. Do they disappear? Wait a minute. Let's check. I've already forgotten how to get to the Slimeepedia quickly. Listen, I've never said I'm good at games, just that I enjoy them. I'm so excited though! Slimes! Let's read up on our new slime friends. The Quantum Slime. A slime that really shows its potential. Ding! Favourite fruit is a phase lemon. Very nice. Quantum slimes appear to have resulted from some sort of event that took place in the ancient ruins a long time ago. At all times, the quantum slime is capable of emitting other possible realities of their being. Called ghosts, these realities can become true, with the quantum slime aligning with the reality of the ghost, effectively teleporting. So that's why the one we tried to pick up was sort of like weirdly phasing and then popped off, because it was lining up with another quantum slime event. Listen, I only did some like quantum and theoretical mathematics at uni. Not that much. Yes, I did maths at uni. I know. I also don't know why. Okay, rancher risks. Ooh. Quantum slimes can be one of the most difficult slimes to manage, given their unique abilities. A rancher needs to detect when quantum slimes are primed to take over the reality of a ghost and act quickly, such as feeding them or splashing them with some fresh water. So if I'd have splashed the ghost, I would have been up. We're learning! Plautonomics. Quantum plorts are believed by many to hold the secret to infinite resources. I suppose if you think you can sort of split it, that makes sense a little bit. Given the quantum slime's ability to change reality, it's theorised that unlocking the potential of quantum plorts could allow for technology that converges these realities and other entities into our reality. And, well, basically we're talking about cloning stuff. Infinite energy, chickens, whatever. Probably no harmful side effects to this at all. Yeah, no guys, yeah, I'm sure it's great. Cloning things? No one's ever found an issue with trying to clone things. That being said, I'm pretty sure Dolly the sheep was fine for a very long time, so like, honestly, yeah, you go off, guys. You clone us. Do your thing, have fun. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Hello, my lovely slime friends. I hope you're well. Ooh, hello. Oh, that's what we were up there. Oh, so we could have just dropped down over the edge. That would have been faster. What are you? I want my chicken back. But, what? Oh, red echo? It's a type of echo. What? A mote of light? Or perhaps a memory? Don't want to do that. What? Unique. Not a slime food. Within the crumbling walls of the ancient ruins, small traces of energy can be found, never staying in one place for very long. Called echoes, they are believed to be phenomenon resulting from some kind of ancient event, similar to how they thought the quantum slimes were from some event. Since they are harmless, echoes are often collected by ranchers as good luck charms and used as decorations. Echoes appear regularly in the nooks and crannies of the ancient ruins, as well as from extractors. Echoes can be used as decorations. Simply vac them up and shoot them anywhere you want. They'll hover in that spot until you vac them up again. Oh, okay. Oh, now I remember these. These were like, because now you sometimes find the baubles and stuff. These were from before, but that was a phasing one. Okay, we're learning. Fascinating, aren't they? What do you think constructed these ancient ruins? And for what purpose? I'd visit this place and ponder that question often. Only one thing is for certain. These folks like slimes. Eventually, I came to realise what this place was for, and how to utilise it. Will you do the same? Ooh, so there's a purpose to it. Lovely, we love to hear it. Give me your phasies. Oh, a pink phasey. Awesome. You guys have fun. Ooh, that's a pipe going along somewhere. Can y'all not? Oh, I don't want you. I just saw a massive pink one just go through the roof. Okay, cool. Where are you at? Go away. You're not coming here and ruining my slime time. Is there another one? Because that music usually stops by now? Okay, no. It's just taking its time. City music. Ooh! There's things through there. Very nice. Then again, we also found that side route we could go through, so that's probably partially where that might lead to. Kitty, where y'all at? Where is it? Come on. Piss off. Don't worry, I got you. Where did it go? Damn it. Wait. Ah, fuck it. Could have got some more money. Oh well. Listen, listen. We're here for the new slimes, not to try and get money. I guess. Apparently. Oh, look at that big slimy face. Honestly, yeah, H is right. They love slimes here. And do you want to know what? I live for it. Okay, it's good to know that this is here. I don't have the space to open it. I also haven't found the map for this area. That's probably in the upstairs bit that I just sort of skimmed over. Ooh, we can also get in there in a little bit. That looks somewhat interesting. Okay, so we came this way first because we were like, yeah, we'll try this. But it looks like if we go the other way, we can then actually open this. Oh, wait a minute. We can just do this. Listen, I'm hella smart. Yeah, there's nothing there. So let's go this way then. Why not? I need those to grow. Those are probably the phase lemons. These strange glass doors are a good reminder that you can't always have both. Hit that switch over there all you like and both doors will never be open. There is a brief period though where they're both like shh, shh. Anyway, neither will stay open, I suppose. Sometimes you've got to choose one path or another. There's no way around it. But you know what? Either path you choose is gonna make you hurt for some want of walking the other. Life is filled with doors. Do you know what, H? You're right. It is. You can never have every single thing you want. Sometimes you have to just like stop and recognize which things are more important to you. And yeah, you might sometimes be like, damn, what if I had done that? What if I had tried this, that, or the other out instead? But, you know, you just gotta do your best and hope that... Can I not suck you up because you're a different colour? I mean, honestly, I don't really feel like I need the echoes all that much. Like, I've got the baubles now. I feel like these were a thing before the baubles were a thing. Because I definitely remember these. And I don't ever remember seeing the baubles before, like, this playthrough. Because essentially I played this game briefly. Well, I say briefly. I played quite a lot of it, actually. Back in, 2015, 2016 maybe? And I keep thinking like, oh yeah, no, I didn't get that far or do that much. And then at the same time, I then keep getting to places and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this. Then again, maybe I'm just not very far into the game right now. That is also very possible. Aha, so this is the other way we could have come earlier. Oh, this is just beautiful. Look at this lovely place. The puddle slimes have... Do you know what? The puddle slimes own my heart. And they deserve all the lovely stuff in the world. And I'm glad they finally have it. Can I not get a phase lemon? How do I get a phase lemon? I thought that would work. Whip me. Do I have to wait for it to fall? Does it fall and become real? I don't remember this. Ah. Oh well, it's fine. But the puddle slimes are so chill. They're just there and they're like, I'm just gonna sit in the water a bit. I'll give you plants. You don't need to feed me. I'm fine. I'm just gonna hang out. I won't produce them quite as quick as other people. But like, listen, I'm gonna be the chillest slime ever. I'm never gonna get hangry. You're never gonna have to remember about feeding me. I'm just gonna chill here in my little bath. Like, honestly, fucking same. Can I not just live in a bath and just chill out, hang, and just have some fun? Honestly, it's the dream. They are living my dream life. I just want to be a simple little slime that doesn't have to deal with the real world. Taxes? Never heard of them. I'm a slime. I heard that somewhere. Ah! Also though, good to know that in here there is a boom slime. A bloom Gordo, which is interesting because I had thought previously that we'd opened up like every single gate we could, but clearly there's going to be another gate in here, maybe it seems. Hello, thank you. Don't worry, I'm going to take you to a lovely, nice home. It's going to be very nice. You're going to get all the cuddles. Can I swim through the water? I can. Interesting. Ooh, quantum plot! I'd rather have the chicken for right now, but you know. Don't jump! Why is it that half the slimes and chickens around here just fucking jump to their deaths? Like, is being a slime that hard? Listen, I'm not saying it's not that hard, just that you know. Hello, Alex! How you doing? I hope you're doing good. We have entered into our new slime area that we opened in the last Slime Rancher stream. And motherfucking quantum slimes are here. Freaking slimes that phase in and out of realities. It's great fun. You good? I'm glad you're good. Oh, it's very warm here in England today again, and I am dabbing myself dry. I wish it were like a joke of me just being like, oh yeah, I'm just, you know, white. No, it's literally that warm. I also had to, before this stream was meant to be earlier, like half an hour earlier, but I had to run to the pharmacy to pick up medications. So it was a little bit late, but you know what? We're here, it's fine. I'm collecting these lovely slimes. Wrong thing. Oh, that was the fake slime, I guess. Here, having a good time, and I have a Dr. Peps. Being a slime in 2021 is so, I know, right? Like, it's so hard for them. Listen, all the YouTubers suddenly became fucking obsessed, and now they got like bloody Collins Key, and I don't know any other people who make slime videos, but other people who make slime videos. I only know him because Danny Gonzalez did a meme review thing type thing. Not meme review, but like commentary video. That's what it's called, Aaliyah. You know words. Come on, do you want another one? I'll give you another one. No! It's Colin's key still. I haven't a clue, mate. Who knows? Who knows what that mad lad's up to? I just see the quantum slime's favourite food is a phase lemon. I don't remember how to get the lemons. Hello, Sky! I hope you're doing well. How are you, my dear? We're just here. We're doing some more Slime Rancher. We went into our new little area that we found. And there are these guys. These are quantum slimes. They phase in and out of reality and stuff. We've also found out there's another Gordo in here. It is a Boom Gordo. Boom Gordo, which means it eats meat. It also means that there's going to be another door in here that we can open, which is going to be fun and interesting. As ever, the puddle slimes, chilling, doing their thing, hurting nobody, but doing all the good work. God, I love them. Also, I haven't found the map for this place yet, so I keep on accidentally like going back on myself a lot. It's fine. Don't worry. Listen, it is very hard to be a slime in 2020. 2021. Oh my god, I forgot the bloody year. First time since January though I've done that, so pretty solid. Okay, so essentially there's also lots of routes with like these doors, and you can only have like one door open at a time. And you have to hit these switches to open one and close another, and I'm like, right, how do I explore everywhere? So you see right now that's blocked off. If we do this, that opens up. It's nice and fun. But I was saying, yeah, listen, after all the YouTubers became obsessed with slime videos and suddenly they're being grabbed every direction and like twisted and pulled, and you know, now everyone wants them to suddenly be like a unicorn or be rainbow coloured. Maybe they just want to be a chill slime, okay? Obviously, my guys, the puddle slimes, are just repping it wholeheartedly. You missed my last stream because you do not ever need to worry about Listen, I wholeheartedly love and appreciate you guys for being here, but it is never expected. You're allowed to have your own life. Shocking, I know. No! My puddle slime friend! Rip. Wait a minute, let's actually... had an idea, because there was also a second route that we didn't try up here properly before. Oh, lovely slimes just all about the place having a nice time. The heat is corrupting our minds. Ban the heat. Honestly, yeah, please, can we? This is too much for me. I can't. No, please, no. Oh, so wham. Very wham. That's me at the heat. It's too warm. Oh, but look at these guys. Oh, lovely new slimes. Also, there are these shiny things around the place that essentially it's unclear what they are. The game is not even sure. Maybe they're memories, it said earlier. And I'm like, okay, cool. I still haven't worked out how to get a phase lemon yet. Maybe they phase in and out. Your Wi-Fi's lagging. Bye, Alex! Thank you for popping in. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. You're gonna fight the sun. Honestly, Sky, I'll be there with you. Right by your side, just throwing hands. Because this sun is... like, I get it, okay? You're amazing. You're a goddess. You are a bad bitch. But, like, I am weak. Please. Help. Okay, I might try and stay here and see what happens at night, maybe? I don't... Like, I vaguely remember from playing this before. At some point, you are able to get the lemons from these trees, which I'd quite like to do. Is that what I think it is? It is. Well, jump down here just for that. Can I get back up, I wonder? Glitch. Nope. Okay. We can't get back up that way. Okay, we have to go the long way around again because I wanted to get some extra money. I don't know why I wanted to. I mean, I have 41. Oh, the only time in my entire life I'll be able to fucking say that. Of, hey, I have this much money. Look! Look! It split off! One of them went there and one of them went there! Where the fuck was that noise from? Listen, you big scary poops. Get to fuck. No one likes you. Okay, apparently I ran away from them, so... oh well. Ooh, hiding place up here? Another red echo, thank you. Oh, no jump, that's why. Oh, today's been a long day. This week has been a long week. It's not even bloody finished yet. But your gal can dream. Oh, I don't know where that thing is. I'm just gonna get up here and leave it be. It can do its thing. Ooh, yes! Like, I saw... Was it Natch who put it in the Discord? Which means I need to go edit the command I made literally on the last stream. Like, oh my god, Cam, your timings. No, that's a joke. Like, honestly, fucking amazing. So happy. Just gives me even more ways to listen to our lovely lad. Just truly an amazing chappy. I wish I could fly over these things. Okay, it's over there to hit the switch. That's fine, I can run here. But I'm there and I'm like, listen, we need to start playing. Justin Bieber was trying to glitch that system the one time. Listen, we're gonna glitch the system now. Play it while you sleep. Have it on all the... Ah! Okay, this was a bigger fall than I had expected it to be. And now I am back in a completely different place than I had wanted to be. I should have checked my boost. Welcome back to this bit, Aaliyah. Oh my god, stop eating each other's poop! Like, I love you guys, but no! Over here, maybe? I have no idea where I am. Thank you for the chicken. Listen, free chickens is always great. Oh, okay, we're back here. That's fine. Okay, cool. We got back here. It's fine. We're doing fine. It's fine. Ah. Hello. Lovely little slimes. Oh, so nice and sweet. Ooh, a map. Fucking yes. Oh, okay. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, okay. Wait, did it say that there's 2 Slimeeee doors in here? Wow, okay. Oh, I was just imagining that it, like, opened that big one there or something. So this seems to be, like, the main center. Okay, so we were really close to a map earlier, and I just went, let's go the other way! Da, da, da. Nice work, Aaliyah, as ever. Top notch. I'm gonna listen to 11 Herbs and Boss Man on repeat. Honestly, when I go into team meetings, sometimes I just put on like 11 Herbs on loop, and obviously now Boss Man. Just because I'm like, listen, I want to help my boy get them views. And also, bop! Cam has made a full-on bop. He's made 2 bop. Cam is just, as much as he's like, ah, no, y'all are just gassing me up, and oh, you're being too kind. No, he is genuinely an incredible singer and a great musician in my mind. I have no clue what he's saying in either song, but the vibes are I'll transcribe it for you, Sky, one day. 11 Herbs talking about getting that good KFC and cooking it perfectly. Oh, it just... Cam is always like, oh no, you know, it's just a fun little thing, and I'm like, listen, your fun little thing would take me essentially fucking years to reproduce and stuff. if he calls him a goblin one more time, I'm gonna come to London with a water cannon. Honestly, like, I believe it. You fucking would. Sky, you are all about the self-love and making sure people know, hey, it's not okay for you to self-deprecate, and I appreciate it. I'm even getting better with it because of you. Hello, big kitty. Ah! It's fine. It's a slime. Slimes are always fine. That's a little gold light. Hello, Alice. Hello. Lovely to have you here. I'm doing good, thank you. Very hot and sweaty, but otherwise we're all good. So we're playing some more Slime Rancher. We opened up... Where the fuck are they? Is it down there? I don't care if it's down there. It's just if it's up here. So we opened up this area in the last stream, near the end of it. And we're just having a little explore. Oh, okay, I know where I am now. I'm sort of looping around places till I understand where everything is. But yeah, we found quantum slimes. Do you know what? Sky, you also weren't here at the time, so I'm going to read you the description of the quantum slime. I'm going to run away from this section though first, just so I can get away from the goddamn music of those tars. Let's go here. Forget the pistol up and have a damn tsunami. We're talking about Cam needs to love himself and stop saying he's bad at music, because he's not. He's lovely and amazing. So, the quantum slime. Also, we still have like another 4 slimes we don't know about. 5 slimes. Oh my god. Looks like we have more of this game than we thought left. Because I kept on thinking like that it was the end of the game. And then we got to this area and I'm like, oh, now I remember this area. And I'm suddenly like, wasn't there another area? I said, no. I'm excited to find out with you guys though. Also, yes, the tissue is here because I am wham and sweaty. Obviously, of course, you wanted to know about my my sweat production. Oh, you accidentally napped in the sun. Oh my god, I was about to say you sound like a cat in the best ways possible. I'm so jealous. I spent the day at work on the enforcement phone. As ever, when mentioning work, my reviews and opinions are my own and do not reflect those of my employers, because capitalism has made us think we should live for our job instead of working so that we can live, you know. Today was a long, stressful day, and tomorrow shall be even longer. But I have Slime Rancher, so it's worth it. Anyway, the quantum slime. A slime that really shows its potential. Diet fruit. Favourite, phase lemon. We've not been able to pick any of them up yet. They're all bloody invisible right now. Slimeology. Quantum slimes appear to have resulted from some sort of event that took place in the ancient ruins long ago. At all times, the quantum slime is capable of emitting other possible realities of their being. Called ghosts, these other realities can come true, with the quantum slime aligning with the reality of the ghost, effectively teleporting. Rancher risks. Quantum slimes can be one of the most difficult slimes to manage, given their unique abilities. A rancher needs to learn to detect when quantum slimes are primed to take over the reality of a ghost, and act quickly, such as feeding them, or just splashing them with some fresh water as a temporary measure. Plautonomics. Quantum plorts are believed by many to hold the secret to infinite resources. Given the quantum slime's ability to change reality, it's theorised that unlocking the potential of quantum plort could allow for a technology that converges the realities of other entities into our reality and, well, basically we're talking about cloning stuff. Infinite energy, chickens, whatever. Probably no harmful side effects to this at all. So essentially we've seen these slimes, they tend to sort of phase like this for a bit and then they'll split in 2. Oh, like this. This is a ghost wandering over here. And in a second, the slime that it's split from is either going to rejoin it, so it'll appear here properly, or it'll pop out of existence to go back to whichever slime it came from. And it popped out of existence to go back over there. If I'd have stayed looking, I would have been able to show you. Oh well. True, he's amazing at everything, then downplays it like, sir, would you like to off? Exactly. Lying to us and insulting our friends. How dare he? Catgirl level 1000. Oh my god, I'm jealous of your catgirl level. I wish I could be that catgirl level. Even when do you know what's really annoying? Well, not really annoying. Honestly, such like a first world problem. But when I was at uni, I used to wear cat ears like every single day. To the extent that actually the Tab wanted to write an article about me. The Tab is like a student newspaper. Wanted to write an article about me, as I was apparently one of like the famous faces on campus as that person who just wore cat ears and different colours ears and different like types of ears every day. And they were like, yeah, it's like a thing. And I was like, okay. And then, you know, had to get jobs and stuff, but also my sister was like, oh my god, it's so weird, so lame, no one likes it. So, you know, I eventually decided to give up on the cat ears. And now, on TikTok, everyone's like, yeah, me and my cat ears. And I'm like, excuse me, I am glad this is now come into fashion, but I no longer have all of my cat ears. Do I rebuy them all? Who knows? Work is for money so that you can eat a food as soon as work is over. There is no longer any correlation. Go away, job! Yes. But, you know, jobs are like, oh no, you are reflecting us in your actions. I'm like, listen, I don't post where I work. I don't fucking... Leave me alone. I can chat shit on Twitch if I want. I hope HR never finds these streams. This is the thing, little streams. These little streams are just little bits of my friends here, like you guys. This is great. It's like when you see people like fucking George Not Found and stuff, and bloody Corpse Husbands and Pokey and all 1,000. I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a lot. Especially because you won't be able to read all of the messages. Ooh, I have opinions about dressing professionally. It's a scam. Eat a butt social not. I agree. The way you dress, just as the way you look, has no impact on your ability to work. Like, it will be said, wearing pajamas, like especially since working from home, if I'm dressed in pajamas that I literally rolled out of bed in, I won't be in the right headspace to work. But that's more sleep hygiene than professionalism. I could just as easily put on like new clothes and be like, right, this is a new outfit, it's time to work. It's, yeah. It's like when I first got my jobs, I had to like not show my tattoos and wear a longer sleeve thing so they didn't see the one on my shoulder. And then I had to like wait till I passed my probation to ask my manager, what would happen if I bleached and dyed my hair? And they were like, well, you're not client facing, so probably nothing. And I was like, I'm taking that as a go for it. So on my lunch break, I then went and bought bleach. And I came back and I was like, I have bleach now. And they were like, wait, were you not joking? And I was like, you said yes, it's too late, motherfucker. But also, I actually have had we recently got a new manager, and I ended up being one of the first people to speak to him because I had to raise a weird query that I got. And because my photo for the work systems is of me with my purple hair. He was like, is your hair really that colour? And I was like, yes, but I'm growing it out. And he was like, I love it. And I was like, oh my god, thank fuck. And he was like, it doesn't, tattoos and hair don't make any difference to employment. And I was like, oh, thank god, because I also have 6 tattoos. Although I think I now have 7. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. And he was like, oh, that's great, what have you got? And we just ended up, we did deal with the query, but we also ended up chatting for like 20 minutes about tattoos and hair. Which is great, and it's great that like people are now becoming more open to it, even, you know, I've mentioned before I work in some form of government sector thing. Even in that, becoming a bit more open. That being said, it's still viewed as like, you know, don't get a face tattoo and stuff like, nah, do what you want. Do what you want. You're harming no one? Good. I spent ages covering up piercings and tattoos. Then one day I asked my manager about it and was like, I don't give a shit. Just take them out with no. Yep. I remember when I first went to my job interview, I like took out my nose ring and stuff. I didn't want anyone to see him. I had my head down and made sure to cover my ears with all the piercings and only wore one in the lobes. And at the time I didn't have the one on my wrist, so it was just about covering up my shoulders. And I was gonna wear trousers, so I didn't worry if they saw the ones on my legs, because, you know, trousers cover it, whereas a skirt might not have. And I meant to take out my piercings on my first day in the job as well, and I just forgot. Still covered the tattoos and stuff, but I just completely forgot. And then shortly after I like bleached my hair, we got a new like head of department manager who works in the same like space as I used to. And she was like trying to make sure she spoke to other people and stuff and like got to know them all. But one day I was making a cup of tea and she just randomly popped her head into the kitchen and was like, I love your hair. Mine used to be like bright pink, but then I started here and I was worried it would look weird. And I was like, we could have been like twinsies. So I was like, okay, my team seems chill. But as ever, government stuff, so. Luckily I haven't had to meet any like head honchos or MPs and stuff, so I haven't had to worry about that. Also, if I have to, mate, I will gladly show them my statistics. I'm pretty sure, well actually I was about to say I'm pretty sure they'd be lost without me, but I can tell you for a fact about how the drop in work output occurred when I was off for a few weeks. It is quite nice to know that you're good at your job. I sound like I'm bragging, but listen, it's one of the few things I feel okay about myself with. I do my output stats really fucking well. Also, I'm not crying, I'm dabbing at my face again, because I'm damp. Oh, okay, we'll read the note from H. We haven't even done it yet. The ghostly phase lemon trees that you may have seen were a real head scratcher for me for the longest time. I kept daydreaming about an ice-cold glass of lemonade on the hot summer days I'd spent exploring these ruins. Delicious. That's it. Delicious stuff, but here's the trick. If you want those lemons, you've got to be willing to part with a fruit of your own. Give it a shot. Oh, H, you smart cookie. I have to shoot them with another fruit to get the fucking things. Bye-bye, stony hens. What if I don't want to go down there? What if I want to stay up here? What else can I get to up here? Let's see. Woo! Oh, I love how I have to go down there to open that, but I can just jump over it. Did they just presume that you wouldn't have, like, the jump boost for at this point? It seems like it. Or, like, I don't know. Thank you. Listen, all I want right now is a lemon. I just want a lemon, please. I want to know what's through here. The government agency I worked for had way more freedom in regards to personal appearance than any other job I'd been interviewed for. Like, the managers both had visible tattoos, not about to cover up a tattoo on the forearm or ankle when the weather is 25 degrees Celsius. It's too hot to, yeah. For my interview, I think the day I went for my job interview at the place, it was 28 degrees and I was wearing long sleeves to hide my tattoos. But that's so good to hear. I remember the first time I accidentally went onto the shop floor with my lip bar in, and colleagues just swarmed around me like, yo, that's so cool! That's good. I remember when I essentially discovered that, like, yeah, you can have tattoos and it's not, like, a big deal. And I, like, came back from a lunch break and I was like, oh yeah, I've booked in my next tattoo. And they were like, wait, fucking really? And I was like, yeah, you said I could. Okay, so here's one of the slime doors. But we know that we've now got a big boom boy up there, which we can feed up to get a key for that. That's good. Apparently there's a second slime door in here though, so I'm like, is there a second big boy? And then the other thing is the warp home. Okay, so what we'll do is we will try and get some phasey lemons, and then we might head home. You normal chicken? Yes, you are. Where have some phase lemons grown? What? What? Ah! Stop hitting me. But like, I think it's becoming a thing more so that I notice, like, the managers in my region and stuff in my area are like, yeah, sure, have tattoos, have whatever you want, that's fine. But like there we go. Let's read up on these. Plucked from a tree rooted in the past? Future? Or something else? Favoured by quantum slimes. A phase lemon comes from a different place and time. They are like an echo, reverberating through the halls of the ancient ruins, never staying in the same place for long. In order to harvest phase lemons, a rancher must pass fruit matter through the phase lemon tree, where lemons are present. The only reason I was able to read the other thing as well is because I'd already read it once through before. This process somehow removes the fruit from our reality and phases in a lemon in exchange. On the ranch, deposit a phase lemon into a gardener's depositor and you'll grow a large phase lemon tree of your very own, which is what I'll do, but you'll have to set up another tree next to it so that you can get your other things. Oh. Ooh, a box. What's in the box? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chicken. And most of the dress code was a safety reason, like steel-toed boots when operating certain things, and not wearing pants skirts that are so long they drag on the ground. That makes sense. A lot of the work took place in a forest. Gotta make sure not to trip and break your nose on a tree root or a tent peg. That sounds good. It's like the Royal Mail, which is who does our post in the UK largely. You have to wear steel-tipped boots or steel-tipped shoes of some form when working there, because I have a friend who worked there. I think I've decided on a vague concept of what you want your first tattoo to be. Ooh! Do you want to share? You don't have to, because, you know, it might be something personal that you want to do for you, and you want to do it yourself first, and then you'll tell other people. But if you want to share, your gal loves a good tat. You just got to save up enough money to get it and find a way to get a tattoo appointment and finalise the design. It's always the way you're like, ooh, this is what I want. Now I just need to fucking get it done somehow. Oh, and the monies, oh, the monies. I'm rather lucky that lots of the tattoo designs I end up seeing and I'm like, oh my god, I'm in love with that. My tattoo artist just sort of, they're often in her flashbook and I'm often like, oh my god, that's amazing, and she's like, yo, I'm glad you like it. Do you want it? And I'm like, yes. So what I'm thinking is, because these guys are outputting like mad numbers, we could make one of these for our quantum slimes, make this like a quantum slime tree, and that could be like a normal fruit tree, or we could use the fruit that we collect in the chicken area, because there's loads there. That's what I'm gonna do. I've decided. Sorry, lovely you guys, you've done nothing wrong, I promise. I just need y'all gone. I've got new weird slime babies coming in. Woo! Also, wow, please collect these plots. There's so fucking many. We're also gonna have enough heartbeats for the rest of our lives. Anything else want some heartbeats? Please? Oh. And the uniforms were also so that people could recognise who worked there, so that they could ask questions. Like when they force you in like a t-shirt when you're working somewhere and you're like, listen, you only look the fucking same, get in there. And so that people can report employees being nasty and they don't see someone stinky and just think, ugh, tourist. Oh, yeah, I've worked various jobs that are like, listen, you need to wear this like uniform t-shirt thing essentially, and I'm like, oh fucking god, I don't want to. Like, we need you all to look the same so we can just fucking do the thing. And I'm like, ah. Have some friends. Oh no, I can't put you in here yet. Because you guys need really regular food. Like, I'm also going to have to up this feeder to be, like, as fast as possible. Because they need regular food. So as not to, disappear. I was like, what's the fucking word? So as not to run away from us. It's gonna be a tattoo of your rabbit. Oh, because they mean a lot to you. He's really old. You want to make sure you always have something to remember him. That is absolutely beautiful. I think it's gonna be lovely, Sky. I love that. I have considered getting things for my pets. I miss them a lot. And I love them. I know. Remove crops. Give me a face, Lemon. Speaking of, one of my dogs is currently being taken to the vets. Because unfortunately, Miss Dotty's not doing very well. I am rather concerned. My sister's taking her because I went and ran and fetched the meds for my mum. But Miss Dotty is not very well, and I'm not sure why, but she's like the size of a chihuahua, if not slightly smaller. She is 15 or 16 years old, so she's not exactly young. And I went down on my lunch break, because I'd seen my mum in the morning and she'd been like, oh, Dotty's acting weird, and I was like, right, well, we'll see how it goes, see if she eats breakfast, because she didn't eat dinner and stuff last night, and then we'll see if she needs a vet appointment. And I came down on my lunch break, and my sister never, like, over-exaggerates things. She's never, like, over the top and, you know, hysterical about things. And she just looked at me and went, we think Dotty's dying. And I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, Imani. Good job now, go be, you know me, the voice is not very white. It was, So needless to say, I was a bit, concerned earlier. Thank you so much, Alice. I hope so too. I hope it's just you know, Miss Dotty not doing very well right now, but she's gonna be fine. But yeah, she's currently on her way to the vets. We will take the Q-berries because we have most of those. And what we'll do is we'll put them in for the quantum slimes immediately. But yeah, I hope she's okay. Really fucking hope so. Because I love her. Should be able to put in this many and have had enough Q-berries. What we're also going to do is we're also going to fucking spray y'all so you don't run away on me. Oh god, I forgot that I'd have too many to pick up. I'm doing great, guys. Don't worry. Thank you so much, Sky. Your first big stress is because Cookie is your first pet and you haven't ever dealt with the loss of any person. Oh. Or animal close to you. And it's painful to know that there's nothing you can do to prevent it. Yeah. I definitely feel that. Oh god, no. Stop fucking running about, you twats. Stay in here. Because the issue is with these guys, because they can phase out, theoretically, their ghost could run over there and they could follow it and jump over there. They could choose to stay in here. They could also just as easily choose to go out here and fuck up all my crops. I'm not sure what to suggest, honestly. As someone who has lost 2 pets, 2 grandfathers, a grandfather-esque type person, and an uncle. You know when people are like, oh, time heals all wounds? I don't think that's necessarily true. However, I think with time, you become better at understanding and accepting your emotions, at dealing with them, and like going like, do you know what? This is always gonna. It's also that time of the month. Oh my God, Sky! We've synced. We are synced. Because also, same. I actually had to leave work yesterday because my period pain was so bad that I was just like throwing up and fainting. It was just like unmanageable levels. Usually I'm pretty good, but like, oh! I don't need to feed the phase lemon tree this time to get phase lemons. That's so good. I'm in pain by using them. Oh, honey, I'm sorry you're in pain. I've taken a lot of paracetamol. That's what I'll say. Okay. So we know that the tree gives 15 things. We'll put these 15 things in here. We may just only be able to have like 15 of these guys at any one time because... Put in another 15 for now. We'll see how it goes, but I doubt we're going to be able to have any more than this. We've got a boy! Teddy boy! Teddy boy! Teddy, do you want to say something? I don't know if you heard the sniffles, but there was Teddy boys saying, "Hey yo, love you, beans." Someone's flying. Why the... Guys, come on. Don't fly away. Oh my God, making this so hard for me. Kato the Saiyan, hello, lovely to have you here. It's been an extremely long amount of time since you saw me here. Don't you worry. Listen, you never need to be sorry for how long it's been. Never need to worry about anything like that. Shockingly enough, you're allowed to have a life outside of Twitch. I know, no one else ever seems to tell people this, but you know, it is okay. But it's lovely to have you here. Lovely to have you back. We're doing some Slime Rancher today. So we recently opened up a new area in Slime Rancher where we got these quantum slimes, which is great, but it's quite hard actually because they float about and then they can teleport to other areas, and I just, oh my God. But we also have been joined, perfect timing for your arrival, by a teddy boy. You've been in hospital? Oh my God, are you okay? I hope you're okay. Or at least I hope you're doing better than you were. And I hope, you know, you're getting support, you're getting help, both medical and, you know, just emotional help. Like, that's gotta be terrible. Teddy is now leaving us because I didn't have any treats to give him. And in saying that T word, he turned to look at me as well. Holy moly, that sounds very serious. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're like adapting to that. That must have been extraordinarily hard to wake up to, and doing better but not the best. That's understandable, I think, given everything. My mother recently got out of a medically induced coma, and she's... I mean, she was only in there because of COVID. Well, only COVID, but, you know, came out of it somewhat better, yeah. So, she said as well, it was like she'd just been asleep for a long time, and suddenly everyone was like, this much time has passed, but it didn't feel like it to her. And then, different reasons, but she had a lot of muscle wastage, so she couldn't walk. I mean, she, since I was very young, has been in a wheelchair, but she'd managed to get to the point where she could walk pretty well on her own, not like outside the house or anything, but she could like get to the kitchen and stuff. And she got out, and all this work that she'd spent 10 plus years doing was gone. And she'd only been in there for like 9 weeks-ish, but it was all gone because she'd been so completely drained. I can't imagine, though, what it's like for you, where you just sort of find that your entire body has changed from what you're used to. Can't walk normally anymore. I can imagine. I hope physios are giving you help with that. I hope you're also getting mental health help with that, because that must be so disorientating. Not just from the whole, you know, hey, you were in a coma, but then to have such a huge bodily change occur. If I can do anything, I will. My heart goes out to you. I am here if you ever need to chat. I know you probably don't want to chat with a random internet person, but just in case, the offer stands. You were in a car crash. You already had depression before. I feel you there on the depression bit. You can probably tell from the mental health tags. Literally, Monday is my therapy days now. It's great fun. But I obviously expect that this will have exacerbated things. I hope desperately that your health team are also considering that and taking that into consideration, that they're offering more support because of that. If not, show me where they at. I will throw some hands. Listen, I never said I'd be good at throwing them, but I'll throw them for you. But I hope the stream is a little time where you can take your mind off it. You know, just little time where you're like, I don't need to worry about real life. I'm watching slimes run around. Oh, these boys are very full. If you give me a moment, I can see there are other chats I've missed. Don't worry, guys. I'm coming to them. Ah! Wait a minute. I'm gonna escape for a second. They're letting you go to therapy for free because of it. That's so good. I'm glad to hear it. Of course, different countries, different things, because I can imagine America and stuff. Honestly, I say I can imagine. I can't imagine what it's like. It sounds, as someone who has a severe mental health condition to the extent that most people with this condition can't work, and, you know, pretty much all of us have been hospitalized at some point or another. I can't even imagine what it must be like to not only go through that, but to then say, like, hey, I recognise I need support from this. This has been huge for me. And to have someone say, oh yeah, sure, here's a bill of thousands and thousands that people probably can't afford. I'm glad that you're getting it as sort of like an inclusion thing. Ghost Kid, thank you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. We're just chatting, having a lovely time. Kato the Saiyan is back. They, unfortunately, have been through quite a lot recently, but you know, we're showing them love. We're showing them we care. And you know, listen, lovely little slime stream. It's gonna take your mind right off it. Unless you want to chat about it, in which case I'm also here to chat. You know. Wait a minute. I miss messages. I'm reading through messages real quick. Thank you, Sky, for the love for Dottie. Miss Dottie's not very well right now. She's going to the vet, but hopefully she'll be fine. My sister just sent a message, I checked my phone a second ago, saying that as soon as we got her to the vets, suddenly she's acting perfectly normal again. And it's like, Dottie, you haven't eaten in like 3 days. What are you playing at? You've recently learned that cramps aren't supposed to be so bad they make you nauseous on a regular basis. Yeah, I also thought that was what everyone went through. Then I started, you know, just full on throwing up and passing out, and I went, oh, that's not normal. And you know when they talk about, you know, like clotting and you'll have like blood clots? Apparently for most people they're the size of like your little fingernail. Not the size of the palm of your hand. Which was news to me. Like, I knew that obviously mine must be like pretty big, but I thought everyone's must be at least like this big. Not this fucking tiny. This? I need to book more appointments with my doctor. I've tried to book them before and tell them, hey, I think I have endometriosis, and they're like, just lose some weight. And I'm like, listen, I get weight contributes to it a bit, but this much is insane. You saw a nice visual analogy that you'll probably butcher. but it described how pain and grief doesn't shrink inside the container it's within, but instead the container... That's what I was trying to say earlier, Alice. It's, yeah, it's... Because we were talking about Sky is concerned that their rabbit might pass away soon, and, you know, also they're saying weird things about Dottie earlier. It is very much more, or at least I have found, then again, I am literally, my condition, as well as being called borderline personality disorder, is emotionally unstable personality disorder. I'm also extremely empathetic, hence why you can see me just tearing up reading through the chat. Apologies, but also it's because I love you. And for me at least, the grief has never gone away. It's more that you sort of find you better work around it. You become more sort of like accustomed in some ways to it. And it's like you just sort of, instead of it getting smaller, you're just like, right, well, I'm just going to hug around it then and work through that. The worst part is that I was 14 when it happened and I lost my dad during it. And now I'm older and it hurts a lot. I'm so sorry, Kato. I genuinely, my heart goes out to you entirely. If there is anything I can do, even if it's just tweet dog pictures regularly for you to see, I will do it. I think it's definitely very good that they're giving you therapy for that. I hope that, you know, you've got some form of support, whether it may be other family relatives, you've got some good friends. If not, hey, listen, you've got chat. These people, these women, what? These people down there, amazing. That took me way too long to figure out which way to point. I'm so sorry. They're amazing. Chat have helped me through so much, and I hope that they've helped each other as well. Everyone's just so lovely. Having someone hear about your life helps a little. I understand that. Sometimes it's not about people offering solutions, it's about people being there to listen. My favourite thing my best friend once said to me was like, when times get dark, I'll do my best to get rid of it, but if I can't, I will gladly sit in the darkness with you. And to me that meant a lot. I'm not crying. Shh, it's hay fever. It's sweat. Don't worry about me. But no, genuinely, chat away. Share whatever you feel you want to share. Don't worry, you did not ruin the vibe. The vibe on stream started with me complaining about the heat, getting emotional about my own dog, getting emotional about Sky's bunny rabbit. Listen, there's a reason why I always have the mental health tag on in my streams, because I'm pretty sure 1 in 3 I've probably cried. Maybe 1 in 2 sometimes. But listen, it's tears of support and love, and also, I mean, honestly, you gal. I'm trying to put a number on how many days of a week I cry, but I'm also questioning if that'll make people go, oh God, Aaliyah, Jesus Christ, and I'm like, it's called emotionally unstable for a reason. And as Go said, listen, the vibe of the stream is love. The vibe of the stream that I like to give off is love and support for everyone. Always. So how could you ruin the vibe of the stream by being like, hey, a thing happened, and everyone being like, here is love and support? If anything, you are promoting stronger vibes of stream. Why are you flying? I fed you all. You're meant to stop doing this now. Bloody... Ah! eyes are just hellish. It's like every 30 seconds they start to try and float away. Sorry, I got confused there. The vibe is support. Exactly. This is the thing. Like, you've been through a lot lately and you deserve to have a place. Thank you for the posture check. You deserve to have a place where you can talk about these things. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think I essentially stole all of the best people from other people's streams to come and watch me. My stream, listen, Cam will say his streams are the best. I'm going to view this as sort of like a subsection of the Hush fam, so that I don't disagree with our boy, but also, no, it's this place. You're one of us here, exactly, there we go. See, Alice has said it, you're one of us. Unfortunately, you're now stuck with us, so we watch out for each other and give support when it's needed. Literally, I came up on stream on my life anniversary and just decided to have a 4-hour mental health rant, and everyone here was just like, we love you, we support you, happy life anniversary, and I was like, oh my god, because you know, there's a lot of expectations, both from society and from yourself, to every time you show yourself in some way, shape or form, whether it do be chatting in a stream, whether it be, you know, posting on Instagram or even just talking to people, there's a lot of expectations for you to only show the positives and to always be happy, and you know what, that isn't always the case. And I hope that through what little impact I may have on the world, I'm able to show even just one person, hey, it's okay to just not be doing great right now and need a damn minute. Because, like, essentially I used to, like, you know, do the same thing that everyone else does. I used to post on social media only, like, smiley photos, and I'd only chat in streams if I was doing good, and I didn't want to be like, when someone asks, how are you? You feel like the response that's expected of you, or the only really response that people care about is, good, how are you? And I was like, do you know what? No, I'm gonna live fully authentically as best as I can, and sometimes, some of us are mentally ill, Becky. And sometimes that means saying, hey, I'm doing shit, how are you? Or hey, I need a little bit more support. What's up with you though, boo? Also, can I have that support? That'd be nice. It's a tough thing to sometimes realise, but like, listen, we here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for you. I'm here for all of y'all. Excuse me, wiping off my sweaty nose. Don't look into it. I'm fine. It's so warm in England. I hate it. I'm dying. I'm melting. I stood up earlier and I looked at my chair and I was like, oh no. Also, we have an email. Now I'll get back to my rant about how we should be more honest and truthful about when we're doing shit. Sometimes you need a rant saying I'm not doing great. We've got another email from Casey. Casey, I believe, may have been a little, you gotta go to therapy. I hope you have a productive therapy session. We won't say good because I recognise my therapy sessions are never good. I hope it's productive. I hope it is useful. But thank you for being here, Kato. Sky, I had to go. You have to go shower and wash your hair. So in case I'm not back before the end of the stream, y'all are amazing and deserve love and support both from the stream and your non-Twitch life and from yourself. Sky, as ever, you have been a ray of sunshine, breaking through the sky, shining down on us all. I love you. Alice, I've shown up in some of Dean and Cam's streams, like, what up, boys? I'm having an anxiety attack. Yes, same. Oh, I've done that so many times. I've turned up in because like I used to, sometimes even, like, not so much still, but like, you know, even a couple months back, even though I tried to be more authentic with my feelings, shall we say. Sometimes I would still turn up in Cam's stream and people would just, you know, be like, hey, how are ya? But I didn't feel I knew them well enough to, you know, dump on them, oh, I'm doing pretty shit. So I'd just be like, okay, how are you? And whereas now, like, often, like, say I pop up late and Kat will be like, how you doing? And I'm like, pretty shit, but the stream helps. How are you doing, hun? Because, like, you know, that's how it do be a lot of the time. Well, sometimes, hopefully, for you guys. Not as much as me, I hope. But, you know, I think it's good as well that you have a place where you feel you can be that authentic about yourself. Because, you know, not everyone, like, I essentially, long ago said, fuck it, I don't care what people think of me on Instagram. Boom, here's my mental health issues. But I also recognise that is a very privileged position to have. You know, not everyone has the support system or the relatives that are okay with things like that, especially, like, you know, if I lived in Nigeria, where, like, half of my family does, probably wouldn't be allowed to post like that, probably wouldn't be okay. Mental health over there is not seen in the same way as it is here, like, in the slightest. And, like, as well, on my things I've talked about, you know, like, I'm not straight. If I did that in Nigeria, I could literally be stoned to death, so, you know, it's a very privileged position I have to be as authentic as I am. Everyone should be able to be, but I've got to recognise that some people can't be as much as me, so I don't have it that bad. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. This is the thing I find a lot when I go on, like, these long tangents or make, like, these long Instagram posts with loads of, like, text paragraphs. My Instagram posts are one of two things. A single, maybe slightly witty catchphrase that I've probably stolen from someone else. Like when Cam posted on Bailey's Instagram of, like, all sun and games, I was like, I am taking that. Or it is going to be the Instagram character cap limit of, like, a rant about mental health, love yourself, but then also trailing off at the end and going, I don't know how to end this, so kisses. You know? As Guy says, hope you have a productive time. Any oof feelings are productive and not just stinky, which is always the best thing that you can hope for, really. It's like, whenever people are like, oh, was therapy good? When, like, my colleagues on Monday, or, like, my family and stuff, and I'm like, that question will never have a yes answer. That question, if you've had a good time in therapy, either it was a session that doesn't relate directly to you, which is usually when you're doing group therapy, you didn't actually be honest or truthful about things, or you just weren't paying attention, you were just, you know, writing notes and stuff to people. I feel like that's the way it goes. Like, you can have good interactions with people around therapy. Like, I've met one of my closest friends through therapy, and chatting with them after therapy, great, loved that. We sometimes would go and get, like, a cup of coffee. Amazing. Well, tea for me. It's decaf. Love that insomnia life. But I would never say a therapy session where I've actually, like, fully engaged and tried to give my all has been good. Because usually you are having to either, like, dig up things from your past that have caused you to feel certain ways, or you are trying to, in my case at least, retrain your brain some way. Like, get it to go, oh no, this is actually, like, not the right way to do this. Maybe don't think about yourself like that, etc. It really do be like that sometimes, it really do go. Scrolling through Bailey's Instagram is one of my most favourite things. Honestly, whenever I'm having, like, a really shitty time, and I'm like, I do actually want to interact with social media, because sometimes, you know, you go on and you see everyone having, because everyone posts that they're having a great time. You see everyone having a great time and you're like, I don't fucking want to see this. But oh, go Bailey's Instagram. Oh my god, the queen! I love her. That's what gets me at people who say we don't need Pride months, etc. Like, just because things are kinda alright here, not really, but you know, doesn't mean other people like us have the same experiences or even rights. Yes. Even like here, like I've been out with my friend and her girlfriend and they've been like harassed and stuff. Even here you can't say we have full equality. But even ignoring that, pretending that we did here, you can, it's literally illegal to be to be gay in like, I think 32 countries, and punishable by the death penalty in either 11 or 17 of them. I'm going to fact check myself real quick, because yes, I do have it highlighted in my Instagram stories. Listen, I'm going to use my Instagram as Social Justice Warrior Central. I'm also going to read out Casey's bloody email at some point soon, maybe. Listen, y'all want some truth bombs thrown at you? Go on the Lily XD. 71 jurisdictions that criminalise and harm the community. So I think there's somewhere like it's legal to, refuse people work based on their sexuality. But I think it's only like fully illegal in 32. 11 of which impose or consider the death penalty. So you could be put to death for, this is the thing, in Nigeria, death sentence, death by stoning. And I literally had the conversation with my dad recently because I posted a reel where essentially I was like, me at my homophobic family, and I was like, fuck all of y'all! And he called me to check which relatives I was discussing and if he needed to speak to anyone for me, which is the first time my father has openly acknowledged my sexuality. I've never come out to my dad, ever. I didn't come out to like most of my family until I was 20-ish. But he followed me on my Instagrams and I posted for like Pride Month things, and one of the posts I was like, I am pansexual, and he liked that post. We never mentioned it since. That was 2018. Nothing happened. And then he calls me like literally last week being like, do I need to talk to anyone? Is everything okay in the house? Because he's moved out, parents are getting divorced, great fun. And I was like, it's fine. It was mainly at my grandma, who goes on about why do we need a Pride Month and stuff. Also, I love that in going on a rant about Pride, I went from 6 viewers to 3. In the bin with them. We don't need them if they don't support it. We don't care about, we ain't about that life, we here about support. I don't usually pay attention to viewers, but usually when I go on rants like this, I do just sort of glance and I'm like, let's see how low it goes. And I mentioned, like, you know, also I know that, like, his side of the family wouldn't be as open to it. And he was like, why would you say that? And I was like, because it's punishable by death. And he was like, well, the government doesn't reflect how everyone feels. And I was like, listen, when Grandma came to visit, she went on some rants. And he was like, okay, yeah, she thinks that. And I was like, have you ever discussed it with my aunts? And he was like, well, not really. And I was like, do you also remember how when I asked you when I was like 13 about your opinions on gay marriage? Because that was around the time it was legalised, I think. And you were a bit flabbergasted and said that, like, oh, before you moved here you didn't understand it as much. That they probably still think the same. And he was like, I see what you mean. And I was like, it's also why, in all honesty, bit scared to visit Nigeria with your dad. In case someone just got annoyed at me and fucking reported me. And he was like, they wouldn't do that. How do you know? Obviously, I wouldn't be going to Nigeria and fucking participating in lesbian activities. However, theoretically, because the law is just being gay. You don't have to have done anything that's, like, gay. Just being gay. Theoretically, one of my relatives could go to the police station, show them my Instagram and say she's at this address, and I could be arrested. So it doesn't really feel safe to go and visit a whole side of my family and my history and culture. But yeah, who needs pride? Grandma. Oh, I laugh because otherwise I have to cry. I know, it is scary to think about though. It's one of the things when people are like, oh, well, you know, it's not a thing anymore. It doesn't. Literally, it is. People are like, how does it even affect you? You live in this country. And I can't go see my relatives. Or technically, I'm a dual citizen, I believe. I'm pretty sure my grandfather had us registered our births with the Nigerian government. And I previously had applied for a Nigerian passport before I realised I knew it was, like, illegal to be there, not so much punished by death. You know. And I had planned to go and visit my grandma for her 70th birthday, I think it was. Which was back in 2018, yeah. It was a year after I graduated. And then it's suddenly this thing of like, people are like, oh, it doesn't affect you. And I'm like, if I literally wanted to go to my own grandmother's funeral, there is a chance I could be arrested and stoned to death. Fuck off, does it not affect me? Fuck off, is it not our problem? You have a very everyone is only this country type of view, you know? You recognise people might come from other places? Interracialism? How dare you? Yeah, it is. It's terrifying. I have to make jokes about it, or I'll otherwise probably, you know, just have a little existential crisis. Casey, you sent me an email. I will read it, I promise. Hi, B. Do you remember New Year's Eve when we were looking for that party? And while we were wandering around the city, lost, I got my bearings and didn't tell you because I knew we were close to the coffee shop run by the tyrant. And since it was starting to rain, I thought it would be really romantic to stumble across the place again. I guess I finally found the courage. But the coffee shop went out of business and it was a taco place now. So we ate tacos in the rain and it was just the best. And we were on the roof of your old apartment hoping to see the fireworks. I was going to tell you something, but that's when you told me about Africa. It sounded like an amazing trip. And I was really happy that you were doing what you love to. So Casey is our boo. Casey is in love with us but didn't tell us because they knew that we wanted to travel. Honestly, thank you for accepting and recognising that maybe there's things that we want to do more than, you know, kissy kissy. I'm so sorry, Quantum Slimes. It's better this than me throwing you in an incinerator and watching you burn. That's one thing you can do. You can build an incinerator on this. Animations! Hello! Lovely to have you here. I hope you're doing well. Also, yes, I may have cheekily given you a little follow in Nancy's stream the other day. You were mentioning that like you've been streaming and I was like, yes, I would like to see that piece. Lovely to have you here. I hope you're doing well. Also, Casey MVP. Honestly, yeah, it's why in my mind, because obviously Casey is sort of a gender neutral name. Casey is, you know, femme presenting. Because, you know, being that understanding, recognising that, yo, essentially it's like, if anything, it's just Casey is not a cis white male, is what I've decided. That's pretty much it. Because heaven only knows cis white males are always like, no, I'm more important. Rained on tacos doesn't sound great. Yeah, soggy tacos. Got to question how they're saying it was that great, but listen, they're in love. They're looking through everything with rose-tinted glasses, you know? We'll let them have their little thing, but then we'll also point out to them sounds a little bit weird later. That's what we'll do. Shh, it'll be fine. Hello. Oh, you're more than welcome. Like, honestly, I was having like a quick look at your stream things and I was like, yes, this looks great. This looks lovely. Everyone, Animations is a lovely streamer who you should maybe go follow if you want to. Just saying. Just click on the little lovely. Well, for me it's purple, but lovely little name. Give him a little look-see. Also, as ever, guys, apologies, but England is very wham right now. I just need to dab my face. Ghost Kid with the shout out. Oh, amazing. Mod of the year. Don't tell the other mods I said that. Shh. Shh. Love dries the tacos. Haven't I been using this power? Oh my god, imagine if you could just be like, oh no, I got this food all soggy. Give it some kisses. Amazing. Perfect again. Oh my god. Thank you very much. I am so glad to have you here. This Slime Rancher was wholeheartedly my comfort game in like 2015 probably. Then my laptop died. So I got a new laptop recently. Saved up for a long time for it, and it is very expensive because I wanted a fancy graphics card. I needed to get Slime Rancher again. Essentially, pretty much every Wednesday we've been playing Slime Rancher, bringing people along, showing them everything, talking about how we're technically collecting poop. Because you feed them and then the plot falls out. Am I wrong? You want 1 honey, 1 rad, and 1 yeah. I can get you that, love. No worries, Mochi. You're rather rude to me, but your requests are very easy to fulfill. Saying you've been playing it so much. I low-key freak out whenever there's an update, because I've explored almost every inch. That's the thing, it's, I'm pretty sure, like, I keep playing through it, and I'm like, I can't remember how far I got in the game, but as we're getting further along, I'm suddenly like, I'm pretty sure I full-on completed, like, 100%ed the game, and now, coming back to it, I'm like, what do you mean Mochi can get me to go and shoot? Ogden has a place to go? What is this? It's fun, but it's very confusing. So I'll give you a tour as well while we're here. For now, these chickens can sit there because we need to go that way. Also, boom. I love Victor's area. So, we have, over here we have some honey slimes. And I always try to grow the thing's favourite food next to them. I know it's more efficient to mix slimes, but I'm very particular about mixing slimes, and I'd prefer to have them on their own first, and then try and figure out what things I want to mix. What things are easiest and fastest to grow. How efficiently can I do this? I like to try and be efficient, when in reality I'm usually just wasteful, I think. This previously had pink and blues, but we moved them over to our lab when we realised how many pink and blue things you needed. Here we have some odd onions growing, which are for things inside the cave. Then over here, my absolute favourites. I love you. I love every one of you. The puddle slimes. They're just chimkin. Bobbin is chimkin. They're so chill. Just sit there, have a hang, just, oh, amazing. And then just like, here's the plot, I'm not gonna hurt you, you can jump in with me. I'm not the fastest, but I'll give you what I can. So here we have the crystal slimes, who get their odd onions. We have our ockas growing, to then feed down there to our rat slimes. So many good slime friends. They're just the loveliest. Wow, I went exploring for one day and they've eaten all their food and pooped everywhere. I'm sorry guys, I'll clean up all your poop. I didn't even get clothes collected. I'll clean up all your poop, I promise. Because, you know, can't be nice for them sitting essentially in their own poop. And then over here, we have Q-berries and our phosphor slimes. There are more sections, don't worry. We're doing a little cleanup right now where we make sure they're all fed and their food is full, and you'll see all of them. It's my favourite thing whenever people that come to the stream, I'm like, oh, slime tour! Listen, all these other YouTubers are there with their slime tutorials. I'm with my slime ranching tutorials. I am not good enough to make tutorials for people. Oh, no. Also, like, I swear there are so many phosphor slimes. They just, no matter how fast I try to get rid of, like, stuff, it just fills up immediately. And, like, I should probably move some of that out, but they're so chill and calm. Why shouldn't I have as many in there as I can get? They also fly, so it's not like they're sitting on top of each other. I do try not to, like, overfill the slimes, but, like, with the phosphors, they just all seem to sort of bunch up. I prefer your slime tour to slime tour. That's what we're gonna go for. Not slime tutorials, slime tours. That's what we're gonna do. Thank you, guys. They are so cute. It's just, I love them. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So, what I usually do, because most of the things need 2 empties, I tend to put the first empty into money, and then the second into our machine for lab, that's the word. It's been a long day. I'm only halfway through the week. Oh god. Listen, guys, tomorrow's going to be Thursday, and that is like, you know, the pre-Friday day, so it's fine. It's fine. We'll manage just fine. It's great. I don't know if you guys heard that neck crack, but it was a big neck crack. I never, like, one of the reasons why the posture check is so low channel points is just because I genuinely need to crunchy. My neck is crunchy. I genuinely just need to work on my posture so badly. Like, I try to pay attention and look after it, but especially when I'm in work and when I'm right now running loads of reports for my job. As ever, HR, if you see this, my views and opinions are my own and do not reflect those of my employers. Also, I don't post my employers anywhere on my social medias, so unless you're like really fucking searching and finding like my LinkedIn's and shit, you're not gonna find it. But what was I saying? I forget things a lot. Oh yeah, running reports, I just find that I'm like hunched over like this, and then it comes to like lunchtime and I'm like, oh my word. I feel like I need to attach a ruler to my back sometimes. So, then over here, we have lovely pink blue slimes, because we just need so many of their plants for everything we want to make in there. And we just got these lovely not phosphor slimes. Lovely quantum slimes. So we, in the last stream, unlocked the quantum slime area. It was so exciting. And that was the moment when I went, oh no, I definitely fully completed this game before. I definitely think I did. Speaking of, let's see what we can make. I do want to make these warp things, but we need more deep brine. I need to go to the indigo place and plant some things, because I really need indigonium. Yes. So most of these just need lava dust otherwise. How many things do we have? Let's make another advanced. Why do I not have the advanced to that yet? I could have sworn I got it. Purchase it, thank you. I'm just gonna get all these because I have a lot of money. Shh. I'm not showing off, I'm just saying I've got a lot of money. And we'll make 3 of those. And what we'll do is we'll set one up outside here, one of each set up outside here, and then install you. We will install you and install you, and then we'll go to other areas and set up the others, because I'm pretty sure indigonium you can only get from the indigo plateau? That's not what it's called. I don't remember what it's called. You just realised your spine is in gremlin position while watching the stream. Go straighten up, look after that posture. Go look after yourself. I command it. What on earth gives me the right to command things of others? Who knows? I might actually plant a second lemon tree thing here because it doesn't grow very quickly. And luckily we has money. Well, it's not that it doesn't go that quickly, but it's just, you know, y'all seem to want to run away a lot, and I don't trust you. Can I use quantum plorts to make anything? I don't think I've actually looked that much at that. Okay, so my drone would use it. Med station, I need wild honey. Deep brine, wild honey. Buzzbugs. I really do want this, because then I could just find Gordos without needing to go and search, you know? I would have imagined that the warp stuff needs it, but I suppose that's sort of meant to be available to you at an earlier point so that you don't have to run back and forth so much. Gotta admit, I don't really care about the trees right now for this area. I'm more just having a look around, you know? I really want to get fashion accessories for my slimes. Just imagine them with googly eyes. Oh, I'd love that. Just like a honey with like bloop. Straightening up was a crunchy experience. The best experiences are, I find. Also, everyone remember to hydrate, especially if it is warm where you are. It's very warm in England. Ghost, I know it's currently your winter, so, you know, hydrate the normal amount. No need to overdo it. Then again, nothing wrong with drinking too much water. Listen, all I'm essentially saying is look after yourself, you mean a lot to me. And now we will go and see the chickeny side of the farm. So, everything in there is a vegetarian of some form. And everything on this side is a meat eater. So in here we have the tabbies, and these are their favourites, because I always try to place the favourite things right next to things, as I mentioned before. Tabbies are absolutely my favourites. I just love them. Thank you so much. Listen, the biggest compliment someone could probably ever give me is calling me either organised or efficient, so all I can say is thank you. Blush. Genuinely, it's just, to me, I'm like, it's such a big compliment for someone to think that, you know, you got your shit down. It's why in these games, I really love, like, resource. It's one of the reasons why I love Minecraft so much. When I first saw it, I was like, so what you're saying is I can spend ages on resource management here. And someone was like, well, you can also do all this fun stuff. And I was like, no. Resource management. I don't care about building a nice big thing. What I'm going to do is, wow, so many of you guys. Okay, let's do numbers. 1, 2, get another one. Cool. I'm like, no. I don't care about, you know, making something that looks pretty. Don't care about any of that. I care about managing resources. I will mine for hours on end just so that I can then, like, sort out some chests to look really neat and organised. I don't know why, I just like to do it. Have your chick back. Sorry for stealing them, didn't mean to. Promise I was not going after your babies. Sounded like one of them was out for a second then. So those were the, I completely rushed past them. Those were the boom slimes. You and I are opposites in Minecraft. I need some of your energy. I'm not creative. It's the thing. It's like, despite, you know, always wanting to be in like NAD streams whenever I can and like hush cams, I'm not a creative person myself. The closest I get to is I occasionally do some makeup. That is it. I can't myself ever seem to come up with that creativity and just, art and stuff. Which for me, that is definitely what building is. It's like an art form, and you have to, like, you know, think about what would look good together and mix these things, and I can't do that. I just make a cube. We do Minecraft on these streams as well every, like, Monday. Chat can attest, it is cube house. I am trying to make it a bit prettier, and we're doing some underground work at the moment, but even so, cube house. So here as well, your makeup is art. Thank you, Ghost. I'll believe it. So here we have hunter sabers. So when we went to Ogden's, I got saber plorts and fed them to my hunters because, you know, and I just essentially with these guys make sure they always have a fuck ton of hens because, you know, they get angry as soon as they're hungry. So I'm just like, yeah, all the hens. Which is why this place is great, because they pop up from the ground. It's amazing. It's just free food. It's free real estate. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Listen, I'm a sucker for an old meme. 4 of you. I'm going to drop you down to 3. There's quite a few chicks in there. Because obviously, well, not obviously, but when the coop has more than 11, I believe, adult hens in it, they won't produce any more chicks. Free gold! Free gold! Oh my god. Literally, never have I wanted to, like, tier 3 sub to Dean more than when I saw he'd made a free gold emote for tier 3s. I was like, oh my god, yes! Obviously, love my boy no matter what, and would always like to be able to tier 3 sub to my G. It's also when Cam, like, made not only the normal walrus, but the WoW walrus, so I was like, I want it. Please. Let's get 25. Gold piss. I know, right? But when I saw, like, in, I think it was Cam's chat, he put free gold, and I was like, free gold. Honestly, there are so many times when, like, I was so tempted during Cam's 48 hour to just upgrade my sub to a tier 3 just so I could spam the fucking walrus. But in the end, I decided instead I'd do some gifts. Listen, sometimes I has money, and when I do, I like to support people who either support me or, you know, are just lovely and kind and help me whether they are actively knowing about it or not. I love that walrus. Honestly, everyone's like, oh my god, first walrus is cursed. I fucking love first walrus. Who doesn't love an Ahigao walrus? Oh, see you, Hannah! Thank you so much for dropping by. I just realised I missed that quite a while ago, but I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. If you had it on in the background, mwah, mwah, many kisses. You know, it just. Also, the Ahigao walrus even has like a little heart in its mouth, doesn't it? Like where its tonsil thing is. Oh my god, you guys are super hungry. Why are you so hungry? It's barely any of you. Stop being so hungry. I do like that I don't constantly have to throw fruit at this. I thought it was going to give me a tree similar to the tree in the quantum area where I had to throw fruit through it all the time, which was going to be a challenge. If that had been the case, this would have been like a Q-berry tree or something, and we would have been doing it that way. But also the WoW walrus, it's just like, wow! And I'm like, yes. Oh my god, no, why are you guys getting out? You've never done this before, you've always stayed in there. Is it because I made you too hungry? Listen, I tried to fucking feed you, and the system didn't work. Little troublemakers, I know, right? Listen, my dears. please fucking calm down. I have added food into your thing. It should be thrown at you soon. You're gonna throw the food out? Please fucking throw the food out. I also need one of you to give the mochi. We spent all this time telling Cam we need a heart in all mode. When the walrus has been exactly. It's the thing, everyone's like, we need a heart, and I was like, well, walrus does have one in the back. But then again, everyone trying to get a tier 3 sub would be oofed. You know, it's expensive, but also our boy deserves it, you know? I'm teetering on the edge. I'm so close to just being like, fuck it. Let's resort your budgeting, Aaliyah. Instead of being able to gift as many subs, you just be doing a tier 3 sub to did you guys all get fed? Have you all had some food now? Yes, okay, some of you have. No! Get tay fuck! Calm down! Oh god, I'm gonna have to go find you more bloody food, aren't I? Okay, let's give this stuff to Mochi first. Maybe she'll give us some fruit. Oh, she is going to. Wonderful. Love to see it. Thank you so much, Mochi. Oh, my favourite darling. Mochi, she's always there and she's like, hush children, let this water to the face soothe you. Here's a water cannon. Would you like to play? Oh my god, I'm trying to feed you and you won't let me. Listen, eat. Fucking, you eat. Which ones, okay, you need to eat. Which other ones of you are pulling faces at me? Come here. Okay, you're happy now. Okay, so you're not going to run away. You need to eat. God, these things are hellish. And the worst bit is, if I mix them with anything that's like a veggie eater, they're just going to fucking run over and steal my damn heartbeats as well. I think I'm just going to have to accept that some of these are going to get out. I can't be running back and forth all the time. Hello, Sky! Welcome back. I hope you had a lovely shower. I hope it was nice, had a good splishy splashy. Took shorter than expected because my mum's conditioner has also decided to... Oh, because your conditioner has also decided to phase out of existence. Can't be bothered to go and find your mum's. Yeah, fair enough. That's understandable. Listen, it can be a pain. Like, it's got... Oh, wow, we hit it right at midnight. Oh, these have gone down. Pretty much everything's gone down aside from the phase ports. Good to know. Oh, do you want to know what you get? You get a little rooster for looking at me all happy. We also need to put something in there. Let's see what you've got. You often want a lot of slimes, but Bob wants so many chickens, and right now, unless he wants normal chickens, I don't really have that many spares. Because what we also occasionally do is we often go around tours and just like pick up all the spare chickens and chicks that we can find. Okay, let's see what Victor wants. If possible, 5 of them, 2 of them, 9 tabbies. Oh my god. So what I was thinking is we might... Fuck it, let's give him these at least. These are here, may as well. I don't remember how many he wanted, but he's getting loads. We will go to the Indigo Quarry, that's what it's called. Okay, I'll release you guys in the Indigo Quarry. We'll go to the Indigo Quarry and put down, okay, we'll read Casey's Star Mail, then we're going to put down our pumps and stuff in the Indigo Quarry. Star Mail, Africa. Thanks, B. I never knew you felt that way. I picture you out there on a safari, avoiding the clutches of lions on the savannah, riding elephants across raging rivers. And then, as you sit under the stars at night, your weathered hand opens up a locket and there's a picture of me inside. And then your loyal chimpanzee companion gives you a somber, knowing look. Is that accurate? Well, for what it's worth, I missed you too when I was in LA. Ugh, that bar was just awful. But at least I got some stage time. Casey. P.S. The chimp's name was Colonel Bananas. Bananas? Bananas. I think I wasn't sure what accent I was going for with them. Plus, I might go get to go buy my own instead of using my mum's old one now. Woo! Our hair is not the same. I need a conditioner that works for thick, curly, wavy hair, not thin, wavy. I feel you. My mum is white. I am clearly not. I have what I call the half fro. If anyone knows the hair chart, 3C, which so few people know the hair chart, but you know, one day, maybe. Also, I was going to release you guys. Well, okay, nothing fun here. But yeah, she has like this fine hair, and I do not in the slightest. Also, I'm surprised that I can pick that up, because usually you can't often. Okay, he wanted booms, and also tabbies. So that's what we'll focus on getting possibly for Victor, while we actually see... Oh, we could put them here. If we put them here, that's very close to the portal. That's actually quite useful. And hopefully we'll be able to get some good things from them. I don't know... Wait a minute. Actually, that's a point. So, drills can find a special resource in the Indigo Quarry. Aha. Only drills can. Yeah, my mum has very fine hair, and when I was younger, my dad would... Usually my mum would do the shop, and the stuff would never suit us. Then when my dad took over when I was like 10ish, he would sometimes get stuff that was okay for us, but he also never really knew that much about taking that good care of his hair. He always like cut his hair very short. He never lets it get more than like 2 centimeters, if even 2 centimeters in length, because he doesn't want like a full-on throw, because especially the time he grew up in, like when he came to England and stuff, that was seen as very unprofessional and very over-the-top black and stuff, and I think he wanted to fit in and not have another reason for people to make fun of him, from what I can tell. He doesn't also talk about that time very much. It's a bit confusing. Now he just does it because he gets too hot a lot of the time. He's gotten too used to all that English weather. But yeah, essentially, until I was at uni, I never really got the choice to pick what stuff I wanted for my own hair. And even then, I never really knew that much, and it's only really it's only been over lockdown that I've seriously started like properly taking care of my hair and getting like conditioners and shampoo. Oh my fucking god, I used to like use shampoo and it was so bad and I'd shampoo it all the time, and now I've essentially realised A, never get a shampoo with sulfates in it unless your hair is incredibly oily, and B, with afro hair, because it is so dry, like so dry and brittle, like you don't have enough oil on there for dirt to really cling to the hair. I essentially only need to wash it like once a month. Maybe. Like, I can wash it once a week with a specific shampoo that's okay, but even then it does actually dry my hair out a bit. Once a fortnight to once a month really is how often I need it. Condition every fucking day. Every day. With a deep conditioning mask at least once a week. Actually, I don't know what my mum's hair type is because she never leaves it alone. It's always either straightened or she put products in it that it makes it look different kind of curly to what the rest of our family has. Always the way. Pumps can find special resource in the dry reef. API reason. Oh, okay. What did I lay down here? I laid down a pump. I want to put a drill. Oh no, I put down a drill. Oh, fabulous. Okay, so it's drills that I want here. Because the other things will just give me the same stuff I can get back at base, which is good to know. Whenever I do wash my hair, brush it while it's soaking wet, then leave it alone. It does its thing. That's good. I'm glad you got like a little routine set up for it and you're taking care of it. I am going to pick up this puddle slime because we opened up that extra section down by the reef, what's it called, in the last stream, and we haven't really used it that much, so we'll get some use out of it. Also, I want the chickens, because of course I want the chickens. I always want the chickens. Give me the chickens. Oh. My dad's been bald for 35 years. I'm not taking a single piece of advice from him. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Listen, with that track record, understandable you don't want to. Then again, you know, it's often genetic. Also, you know, men lose their hair faster. Oh, that only likes veggies, doesn't it? I mean, fruit. I don't have any of thems. Fuck. Oh no, not the puddle slime! Will you take heartbeats? I have heartbeats for you. No, I have fruits. Fruits. Oh, I only got one. Fuck. Oh well, better than nothing. You know, it can be genetic, but also, yeah, I can understand when someone hasn't had hair in that long, them trying to give you advice on what's best to do with it. It's like, do you remember what you used to do with it? You know, not to be rude, just it's been a bit of a while. I mean, that'd be like asking my mum what's the best way to go for a jog. She hasn't been able to walk properly. Bloody 16, 17 years? Oh, wait a minute. No, I can do this maths. 14. She hasn't been able to walk properly in 14 years. How would she know? Oh. I also have no clue what my hair is supposed to feel like, because whenever my mum would wash my hair when I was younger, it'd feel like plastic, like a Barbie doll's hair, which is strangely fitting considering my parents have directly said that they see me as a Barbie doll for my mum to dress up, do hair with. Oh my god. That is always the way you often find with like parents, that like half the time they're just there and they're like, no, 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 no. You get to be a fun little thing for us to play around with. That's all. And you're like, oh, okay. I am the toy that you want to dress up to, you know. It's good to know. It's useful to know where my position in the hierarchy falls. And the result is at the very fucking bottom most of the time. Hey yo! Oh legs! How you doing? I hope the Wi-Fi's doing a bit better, I assume, so it's lovely to have you back. How you doing, my dear? We have set up our quantum plorts at home, quantum slimes at home. We are just now, you know, collecting some chickens, if everybody doesn't eat them first. Another fucking... Oh, bloody hell, get out, chickens. Where'd it go? Where did it fucking go? Oh my god. Well, we already got one gold thing, it's fine. She says, gritting her teeth. Yeah, we've set up our quantum slimes back at home. We are just doing a bit of collecting of... Okay, he only needs 2. Cool. And he wants 9 tabbies. Fucking 9 tabbies. Oh my god. Sorry, my G, I don't want you getting in my way. Why didn't I just put it in with the other ones? Why did I have to be so horrible and kill it? Oh my god, I'm a monster. Rip slime. Everyone remember the slime, please. Only 44? When we first found... Oh no, 480. Okay, that's alright. I mean, it's still down, but I can't be arsed holding on to it. We're all monsters, I know. I'm in good company though, so it's fine. But when I first started doing stuff with my own hair, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, we opened up this bit. Hopefully when we go to, because there was another slime key area past the quantum area. I think we get different slimes through there, so I'll save these sections for now. And this little puddle slime can live with a little rubber ducky, can live its best life. F in chat for the slime, guys. Please. It did not deserve the harsh treatment I gave it. Rip. It'll be remembered. Rip Boom Slime. He wanted 10 tabbies. What's the, or was it 9? I'll get 10 and then I can always keep it if it doesn't need that many. Because I love tabbies. Tabbies are the cutest. Hello. Oh, thank you, my chickens. I'm probably going to throw out the chickadoo pretty quick when we... Actually, I'll probably throw out the roostro to get these stony chicks. Tabby! Heyo! Don't worry, I'm going to send you to a friend. I'm sure he'll be nice. Can I confirm it? No. Hello. It's like, oh, do I know that he'll be nice to you? I'm sure he will be. It's like, oh, but can you just, you know, just for my own sake, just confirm it? I'm just a bit worried. I'm sure he'll be nice. Do you want to just say yes? I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, I want a cat so fucking badly. I love cats. Cats truly are the bestest things to exist in the world. Pure loveliness. Also, I feel like I'm very much a cat person over a dog person. I know this is going to cause arguments, but like, I'm ready, I'm here for it. I've got all my rebuttals prepped. Essentially, I feel like a cat is very much... I think Cam once said it this way. A cat is more like a roommate, whereas a dog is definitely a pet. I feel like, for me, especially, you know, when your mental health can vary, and you can't always necessarily say that you will feel well enough to take something out every single day, a cat is great because it's like, oh, I can still have this companion and not feel like shit for not taking it on a walk all the time. I'm 100% ghost. This is why we vibe. This is why you and I are just besties. Just, yes. I know that I'm picking this for you and decreeing that we're besties, but you know. Cat good, yes. The cat ears girl is a cat person? Absolutely shocking. Listen, not everyone was here to hear about the cat ears, Alice. I need to make it clear to them. I like the cats, the meows, the cute kitties. But yeah, no, you're right. It's like, really? Holy shit, who would have guessed? You? Cat ears? Cats? Never. Oh. I had a dog and a cat and they were best mates. Oh, that is lovely. Do you know what? That's one of the loveliest things when you hear about like a dog and a cat who are they're just there and they're just having a lovely time. They're vibing together and they're like, do you know what? I appreciate and love you. And you know, your species doesn't make a difference for that. Why can't humans be more like that? Less speciesist. Humans should be more like cats. Ooh, refinery link. Allows you to remotely deposit resources to the refinery. That would be very useful. That would be extremely useful. That should be good when I feed you to you guys. I swear, you guys just don't eat any of the fucking food that pops up in your place. But at the same time, like, I'd rather give you too much food than not enough. So you can have that block back. You have to go, Alex. Thank you so much for dropping in again. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, afternoon, evening, whatever it may be. Oh no! Sky! Fucking burn it! Burn it with fire! Oh no! Animals are all friend-shaped, except mosquitoes. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. They like actively try to just fuck with the world. You know? Fuck them. They don't deserve shit. Spreading diseases and shit? How fucking dare they? We ain't about that life. You only wanted 9. Cool. And now we have 2 more tabby friends. Woo! Oh my god, I have... It's the thing, like, you go to do one thing for one day around here and all the plants grow and... It's like, oh my god, can I not go on an adventure? And the game's like, no. 2 places at once. Rip, my back hurts. They belong to the earwigs now. I hope you're okay, Sky. If you can hear us, we love you. We are thinking of you. Oh no. Oh. Also, yeah, moths can get the fuck out. I hate them. In the bin. Genuinely have a severe phobia of them. I know it sounds stupid, and you're like, what the fuck? They're just like weird butterflies. My phobia is so severe that it's at the point now where butterflies also are starting to scare me. I don't... Listen. If I could make it make sense, I would. But I can't. I think Cam's always like, oh yeah, they're lovely, and I'm like, no. I tried to do a nude coloured cow print nail art, but now it looks like I splattered No! It looks like you splattered foundation on your fingers. Ooh, could you maybe, thinking to Cam's art stream from the other day where he did like a white outline to define things, but because it's a cow print, I actually used to do a lot of nail art when I was younger. Could you maybe... Eat! You're happy and you won't eat? Could you maybe... Paper's biodegradable, yes. Yes it is. It absolutely is. Could you maybe do a slightly darker or lighter? Personally, I'd probably think darker would think more about cow prints, because it tends to be darker around the edge, almost like a scar, and then lighter in the middle, so that it's clearly defined as something separate to a splatter of foundation. Maybe. I actually once did a cow nail art. I think I did. Yeah, I definitely did. I did it for when I went to go get my AS level results, which is like penultimate year in school. Because my personal page on Instagram, which, do you know what, as we're having a little chat here and talking about it, I'll do a little plug. Why is my caps lock on? Oh, because I titled the stream. That'd be why. Also, yes, I am working on VODs. I'm currently editing VODs. VODs will be going up, but YouTube only lets you put up 15-minute videos max now, so it's taking a while. But yeah, I used my Instagram AliliXD first started off as a nail art account, and the earwig was on your laptop touch pad. Sky, I love you, and I'm very scared and worried. And oh, where is it? Where is it? I don't know why I'm so insistent on checking that I did do these nails. I'm like, aha, there we go. Can I show you? Will it adjust? Sort of, kind of. You can vaguely see it. Also, yes, I did used to like put a tag on my things because I was like, oh no, it's gonna be all like, I don't know. I can words well. What are you talking about? No, back then there was like a very big thing of like people's nail art being like taken and just sort of stolen and just reposted. Also, I have an update. Dottie is okay, but the vets are keeping her overnight because she's dehydrated. They think it's probably to do with the temperature, even though we literally did every fucking thing we could to get her to drink water. We were giving them slightly colder water, cucumber, because it has a higher water content, and they fucking love it. Like, we were doing everything we could to get her to drink. But she's okay. Unlike my sister, they didn't just say to us, she's dying. Yes, my sister decided to say that to me on my lunch break. I was a bit weirded out. Yeah, YouTube now only lets you post 15-minute videos unless you're a verified YouTube account. So even like huge accounts like Crank Gameplays, which used to be verified, they did a review of all verifications 3 or 4 months ago and removed so many people's verifications. Like Crank Gameplays, who was half of Unus Arnus, he used to do editing for Markiplier, but now is, and also even then was and still is, an incredible like creator in and of himself. He got his verification removed, and he had to like dispute it and raise this big thing for him to be allowed to post more than 15-minute videos, because, you know, that's fucking insane. And how can so many channels manage just such short videos? It's weird. But yeah, I tried to post my full like my full, oh, I can't have room for the jelly. I tried to post the full streams, and even then it was saying no because they were like 4 hours, and it was like, oh, sometimes we only let up to an hour-long videos go. And then I checked and it was like, oh no, actually your channel isn't verified for anything more than 15 minutes. So I'm editing them down. My face is sweaty again. Yeah. Oh, gotta run for a bit. Don't you worry, Animations. Thank you so much for being here. It's been absolutely lovely. Hopefully I'll be able to check out when you stream soon. As ever, guys, Animation streams, you guys should go watch. Very lovely. As you guys can tell from chat, a lovely bean. We love to see it. Also, I was watching Nads yesterday. I was sort of flip-flopping between her and Cam and Frag, which was interesting streaming. And I suddenly realised that even though like I've watched Nads for months, but I never seem to be able to make her streams a lot of the time because UK. Whereas obviously she's in Canada and she sort of streams a lot later often. And I realised she calls all of her people the Sparkle Beans, and I'm like, oh no, it's gonna seem like I stole her beans thing. I promise I did. So sorry guys if it seems like I stole Nads' thing. I didn't mean to. I just genuinely call people lovely beans a lot. And then I think it was like either Tia or Nadj was like, listen, you've got to call us the beans now. And I was like, do you know what, you're right. I used to only ever call people sweetie, but then I don't know why I stopped. I still do quite a lot, especially in text form, but I don't know why, like, verbally I stopped using sweetie as much. Who knows? Also, I've now finished my Dr. Pepper. We're probably gonna go for like another half hour or something. You know what we could be? Poor beans. Oh my god, like kitten paws. Oh, that is quite cute. Dr. Peppo! Dr. Peppo. The other day, my dad, my brother, and I were doing gardening, and clearly there were earwigs. Oh. Started smushing. Oh. I agree. Like, I don't like bugs, but also at the same time, you know, I'd rather make it quick for them. I don't want to take a long time. Also, with like spiders and things, I don't know, man. I usually just sorry. I want to check Slimeepedia to check where is best to put my. I can't find it. Oh god. Wait, I know where to do it. Lamor. Oh, slime science, of course. So pump in the dry reef and apiaries in the moss glass desert. That must be the new area. Dry reef for pumps, apiaries in moss blanket. Cool. So, let us in that case go this way. My neighbour used to dismember. That is some psychopath shit. Sorry to your neighbour. But that's like, you know, when people are like, oh yeah, I just hold a fucking magnifying glass over ants and over like ant colonies for hours. Like, I'm scared of those people. So it was pumps here, right? Yeah, pumps here because this is the dry reef, and then apiaries in the moss place, which is where we're going to next. So let us place a pump and another pump, and then we'll go over to the moss blanket and put down some apiaries. Which I feel like I did one time. I think that must have been before I got the apiaries. I must have just put the normal pumps and drills down. That must be it. Every time I feel my hair touching me, I think it's a bug. Oh, honey. It'll calm down. It's giving me Dharma acid jar vibes. Yes. That's it. That's what it is. It's like, oh yeah, I just like to, put bugs and animals and people's body parts in jars. Don't question it. Apparently we didn't have room for these in a different time we ran through. Good to know. Hello, Splody boys. I want to go over there. And then I probably will afterwards do a run through of here and try and get Ooh, did I tell you about Cookie's vet visit? I don't think so. Are you doing okay? I hope Cookie's doing well. Oh, I love Cookie. We read this, right? Yeah, we've read this. I feel like this is deep enough in the moss blanket that it must give me, better things. Let's put the novice ones up, because then there will be one cycle. That's pretty simple. And then we can save the other ones. I could have sworn I heard weird music then for a second. Oh well. And now, time to collect chickens so that we can feed them to the boom slime in the other place to open up a new fun area. See, it comes full circle. Hello. Well, bye-bye. Fell over there. Apparently that same neighbour... What? I thought for a second I was misreading it. I don't think I was. Used to just eat paper. Like not in an unconscious chewing things kind of way. He would pick up other people's worksheets and stuff the whole thing into... You'd think surely if you wanted to eat it as well though, it would be easier to like rip it up and put it in like bread. Not like... Listen, maybe keep your distance from that neighbour. Apologies to the neighbour who I am insulting. It just, y'all be wildin' sometimes. Okay, so we've set these up, and what we will do now is we will do a sort of loop run back home. So if we go this way round, and then we can come out by the portal thing. I love a paper sandwich. I know, right? I don't get why people don't eat them more. So nutritious. Nutritious and delicious. Oh. Listen, some people really do just be out here living their best life, wilding, and you know what? As long as they're not harming anyone else, or I don't know, fucking ripping apart bugs before they mercilessly brutalize and maim them. I forgot we also had this Gordo here. This guy eats fruit. We need to start collecting fruit. Okay, so we've got the... Which explains why there were 2 slime keys. This guy needs fruit. And then the other one needs chickens. So I'm going to do a run of here, try and collect as many chickens as possible. Paper sandwich, commonly known as a book. You right. Okay, I'm going to do a run through here collecting... It's popping into my head. A book. I'm going to get all the chickens from here and then I'll start collecting fruits to feed to this big guy. I love their ball of yarn. So sweet. I had a friend with picker, and whenever he'd eat paper or cardboard, he'd at least rip it up first. Yeah, see that? Like, that makes sense. I mean, when I was a kid, this is gonna sound probably very weird, I used to really love the taste of, like, you know, like, tissues? But, like, I'd separate the plies so you had, like, a really thin one. And it just used to taste like... I don't know how to describe it. It tastes tissues, mate. Like, I wouldn't wad up a tissue and put it in my mouth. I'd take a little corner of a tissue. And also, I would eat, like, this... Wait a minute, I've got a tissue here I can show you. I would eat, like, this much tissue. A little bit of tissue. Just... Yeah. I didn't actually eat it, I'd like to say, guys. I think I stopped doing that when I was, you know, fucking... I don't know an age. I can't think of my age. My brain can't do 2 things at once. I cannot strem and talk. Why do I try? Oh. No, I think I was probably like 5 or 6? Yeah. I genuinely have to try and figure out how old I was by thinking about which school I was at. Which also tells you how many fucking schools I was at. That my different ages can be determined by which school was it? Oh, well, it wasn't that school. Oh, okay, must have been this age then. Chicken. We also need to run around here so quickly that we hopefully don't allow any scary things to form. Ooh, thank you, Mr. Booster. This is where we came from? Yeah, this is where we came from. Cool. Ah, fucking... I said I didn't want any to form. Alright, I'm running away from you guys. Stop eating each other's poop. I just unlocked a... Munch tissue. I just unlocked the memory of eating tissues in my mouth. See? I wasn't the only one. But, like, you get what I mean when I say that, like, they had, like, a taste, right? It just tasted, like, tissue-y. I don't know. Listen, I ain't words. Oh, great. Stole my bloody chicken. Thank you. Let's get you. Listen, y'all better feel amazed. I've never told anyone else about eating tissues before. Y'all are special. It does sound incredibly weird, I recognise saying it. Like, oh yeah, I used to just weirdly eat tissues, you know? Did you not eat tissues? I never used to eat tissue, but I remember, like, I once, without realising what a battery was, I think I put a battery in my mouth, and it tasted fucking great. However, I then was told that a battery was, like, electricity, and I was like, oh no, that's scary, I don't want to electrocute my mouth. But, like, pretty fire. Have we ever been down there? I genuinely don't think we have. Is there anything in that cave? Or is it just like, hey, here's a... Oh, I thought there was a cave built into there. There wasn't. I was wrong. We shall now go that route instead to get home to see if we can find any more fun chickens in the fun special later area of here. Yes, I don't think I'd chew it, I'd just melt it a little and then would spit it out. Yeah, I would usually often do that. I would sort of just want the flavour. Or like, I'd sort of melt it and then just like, sometimes swallow it straight if like someone had walked in the room and I didn't want to have to explain why I was taking tissue out of my mouth, I think. Again, I was very young and these memories are rather fuzzy. I used to chew on things a lot. That's because I used to have too many teeth, so I'm constantly in a fucking state of teething. Oh, you still have too many teeth? Oh, okay. That's rather interesting. I think I have pretty solid teeth. I don't know, I'm suddenly now questioning, do I have like extra teeth or something and I don't know about it? If anything, I think I'm actually missing a tooth. Like one of my molars when I was a kid, I got like abscesses in my gums, and they had to be pulled, but I think one of them was actually already an adult and my teeth just sort of merged to fill the gap. I could be chatting shit here, I can't really remember. Anyways, long story short, Cookie really likes apple juice now. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, yummy little apple juice. Yummy little pot of apple juice. Oh. That is very sweet. They deserve all the apple juice, as long as it's not, you know, physically detrimental to them. Then they deserve all the apple juice. And then this brings us back out here. Yeah, cool, wonderful. One time, a battery made a noise like it exploded while it was in my desk lamp, and it started leaking battery juice, and I thought it was going to accident. Oh god. Just battery acid starts pouring down out of your computer, and you're just there like, what the fuck? Honestly, we've got so many fucking briar hens. Let's, for now, start storing them up. So we've also got some chicks we can put away. Come here, Stonies. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Have that. And then you've got plenty of them for now. Actually, what we'll do is we will take these guys out. So trying to save up these things. And put these in. I used to eat the bubbles in Bubble Bath, I guess, for the texture because it tastes so... I mean, fair? I can't judge. Actually, what we'll do as well, because we have so many briars, we'll take the briars out and take out the normal chickens that the Boons currently have and just give them briars. And we'll save up on normal chickens to start with. Because we can always, if we find that we've got too many of these, go steal some of them, you know? Did any of that make sense? I don't know. I don't think so. It's a bright chick. So we have 3 adults. Ooh, an elder hen as well. Get the fuck back in there, Roostro. Come here, all you normal chickens. I've come to steal you. I also need to get that fruit though, because we have that huge honey gordo that likes fruit. I feel like as a kid, most people have probably tasted pretty much everything, unless you were constantly being watched and, you know, stopped from doing stupid shit. I was the youngest of 3. They couldn't constantly watch. So I feel like I probably did a lot of stupid shit. Okay, you guys are getting hangry. Have some roostros. Ooh, thank you guys. Oh, so many. Oh, we love to see it. Wait a minute, have that roostro back. Nope, we only need 3 roostros in here. And then 1, 2, 3. You can also have a chick. Have another roostro. But yeah, I feel like I definitely remember at some point trying soap and being like, eh, because I think for me it tasted so chemically. Like ours wasn't like it just tasted of chemicals to me. But that's not to shame you, Alice. Honestly, like I've just admitted that I used to eat tissues all the fucking time. Like, who the fuck am I to judge? You grew up really fucking quick. I was like, I swear I just counted you fuckers out. Right. So we can only carry 50 of these at once, so actually it only makes sense to get that up to 50. Then we'll also put the pogo fruit in here so we can start collecting pogo fruit as we go about for the honey. Yeah, what we'll actually do with you guys is start with that many of these, unlike the briars. We'll put these back in here. I had at least 5 different adult teeth removed when I was younger, plus my wisdom teeth had to get removed. I also think I had a couple removed before I got my braces, so there would be enough room in my mouth for my teeth to be straight. Wow, that's a lot of teeth now. One of my teeth, I think it's called the eye tooth? Incisor. We call it incisor in the UK. I don't know about the rest of the world. But yes, the sharp ones there. Oh no, wait, those are canines. These are incisors, the front two. Canines are the sharp ones, because it's like a carnivore, and then the molars are the grinding ones. The sharp one, I believe, is canine in the UK. It was pushed way up high on my gum, like stick your tongue in front of your top teeth. I had a friend with a tooth up there, they had to have it removed as well. Children put everything in their mouth because that's how they learn about it. Because we have a new clip-on fashion pod available. We'll quickly go buy that. Fashion, honey. Look it up. Grey slime lamp. Ooh. Oh yay, so many fruits for you. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Y'all, I should probably be better on the fruit thing with you, but listen, it's hard being able to actually go out and do stuff and sort out all this fruit for you. Oh god, your thing is full of plorts as well. Because I have your thing high to stop you running away, but it doesn't really work. Children put everything in their mouth because that's how they learn about it. And because slurping on an object gives a lot of information. Yeah. Just like touching it would and stuff. Yeah, you're right, I agree. I mean, obviously, it's trying to not let the... Yeah, it's the thing about parents where it's like, oh, you try not to let them slurp on it because it's better to just teach them. And then I'm like, but you can't always, and then isn't that taking away part of the natural way that we learn about things? But at the same time, you know, don't want people slurping on bleach, but at the same time you can't watch the, you know. I can't eat avocado because it tastes exactly like a soap we had when I was younger. I mean, honestly, you need some cheap avocado. What's that soap brand? Drop it in the chat. No, that's rather interesting. Also, says a lot that we can tell you too have eaten some soap before. See, we're all the same here. None of us are weird. Listen, we can eat some weird things if we want. There's nothing wrong with eating a bit of soap. I mean, that's medically not advised. Please don't listen to me on medical advice. Just saying I'm not going to judge you for eating some weird stuff. Maybe don't eat, like, I don't know, human flesh. Or, like, fecal matter. But otherwise, you know, I'm not going to judge. Did y'all ever see the TikTok, the person saying that avocado tastes like clean pee-pee? No, I did not see that. I'm rather glad. I love how everyone's like, I've never seen it. That's so much to process. Also, yeah, we just got so much information about that person in one sentence. Too late, just down the bar of stuff. No! Alice, you can't hold me liable for that. You ain't taking me to court! I completely forgot. Me saying that proves I've tasted the soap. Like, I'm not gonna judge. We were as I was saying earlier about how we tasted bath soap. Like, also, I've tasted soap before as well, because when I was younger, one of my teachers, I think I was 6, I hadn't quite turned 7, and I went to a Christian school. Already, there's your first red flag. But anyway, Christian school, and I said, from hearing like my sisters or family or something say it, I said, we were talking about a whale. Someone was reading out from an encyclopedia about the size of a whale, and they were like, a whale can be up to this big. And I said, oh my god! And the teacher, like, the kids gasped. The teacher screamed at me and was like, you should say, oh my gosh, do not take the Lord's name in vain. It was around this time that I started to suspect that maybe not everyone thought these cool fairy tales that taught you morals were just fairy tales. I thought they were just fairy tales. I didn't realise people took the Bible as, well, the Bible. Apologies, any religious people, that isn't meant to be offensive. You were talking about magical people being able to turn water into another fluid and walking on these things. It's magic! It's not... Anyway, and the teacher screamed at me and was like, wash your mouth out with soap and water. I was 6. I'd never heard that fucking phrase before. So I walked over to the sink and grabbed a fucking bar of soap and crying put it in my mouth with some water. I put the water in my mouth and I was okay, I'm not going to make that gesture anymore on camera. I realised suddenly what it looked like. And after like 10 seconds, the teacher realised what I was doing and ran over and was like, oh my gosh, stop! And I was like, and then she was like making me gargle water, and I got an extra pair at the break, the first break in the day. I got an extra pair because there was a spare one, and suddenly she was being so nice to me all the time. Like, and she was like, don't tell your parents. And I was like, oh, I don't want them to know I did a bad thing. Why would I tell them? Looking back, I'm like, oh, it's because technically she could have gotten real fucking shit for that. I, on the other hand, didn't want to tell them because I was worried I would be told off. It's just a guy flying. No, it was the next Disney princess confirmed. Children should be allowed to slurp things within reason, in my opinion. Yeah, you know, safe things. Don't slurp a knife or like bleach. Otherwise, you know. Listen, putting a tissue in their mouth isn't gonna fucking kill them. Testing soap once will make them suddenly go, oh, this isn't like a piece of chocolate that I should eat. Also, they probably will when you don't see them do it. Like, I remember, I think the first time I told my mum about, like, me liking the taste of tissue, she was like, when the fuck were you eating tissues? And I was like, bitch, anytime you weren't around. I didn't actually call my mum a bitch, don't worry. She's a lovely lady. Oh, I love you. Oh, my mama. Okay, I got too distracted by how much I love my mum and started missing, apparently, where I was meant to hit the thing. My mum is amazing, my mum... Oh, it's just not taking anything else. Did I fill it completely on these or some shit? Is there a max you can have on them? You can't have more than 9.99 in there. Oh, wow. Like, obviously they can't be chugging cleaning supplies, but if they want to put a clean toy or even a non-toxic, non-spiky plant in their mouth, they get that munch. Okay. I saw that TikTok in another streamer's Discord, and there was a lot of arguing about it afterwards. I've never tasted either, so I was just watching the chaos unfold. I have tasted avocado. I've never tasted clean pee-pee, as they say. You really picked and chose when to take these. Like, that was a thing that could occur in real life. I could physically put the thing in my mouth. No one can realistically, physically turn something into wine without being a magician. And I was told magic wasn't real. You know, you hear about, like, the sword and the stone or some shit as a kid, and they're told magic isn't real. Okay, cool. So I'm not gonna believe it's real, And yet suddenly they're saying, oh no, this magic is real. Fuck off, you said magic wasn't real. Again, not to insult anyone's religion or their beliefs or anything like that. Just, to me, that... I was just running around like a crazy person going like, Strem! What's happening, Strem? Hello, Strem. I hope you're doing well. I hope that minute wasn't as chaotic and fear-inducing for you as it was for me. I didn't know what happened. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I went the wrong way. Did I go the wrong way? I don't think I went the wrong way. I think that's the way that I... Is it up there? No, we went here and then we got near the thing and then we did... Yeah. Listen. I was saying before, Jeepus doesn't make that much sense to me. But... Yay! We got Indigonium! Why did I read that so well the first time, then this time struggle so fucking much? Anyway. I hope you guys are back. I am back. It says people are here. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I genuinely have no idea what happened. Like, you're connected by Ethernet, so it shouldn't have been the Wi-Fi itself going down. And on top of that, the Wi-Fi to my phone was working, so it didn't look like the full internet had gone down. I don't know. Sometimes teachers don't account for kids actually feeling guilty for whatever they're being yelled at for and don't know how to react when they do something wild and put a whole bar of soap in their mouth. Listen, the guilt complex started really fucking early with me. Shabam! So, our other things are over there. We have some things in the mossy place, and I really just want to get the Indigonium so that I can set up warps to these places, because while most of our warps take us to sort of like the entry points of a lot of the places, you still have to then run really far in. You know? Watch your kids. What we about? Ooh. Thank you very much, Ghost Kid, for deleting. I don't... Oh, lovely that the camera froze in such a pretty position on my face. Fabulous. Okay. It's saying I'm back. Maybe try refresh? How do I spell fresh? Refreshing. We'll see if this works. It's just gonna look great on the VOD where it's just like, it was a 3-second thing. Yeah, I think it was on a massive delay, but it was like, it's back now. We're back. Okay. Okay. All I'm gonna try and do is collect the apiaries that we set down a bit way there, and then we'll do farewells. I'm not risking any further. My internet seems to be fucking up. We're just, because I know if I don't do this now, we're going to come back to this stream next week and I'm going to forget what the fuck I was here for. Whereas if I collect the stuff now, how can I forget? I'll have the stuff. It'll be in my inventory. Oh great, yay! Yeah, I was like chatting because my stream had said it had reconnected everything and it was back up. And then you guys weren't saying anything for a long time and I was like, oh no, what's happening? Wild honey! Yay! And more wild honey. We love to see it. So, we will set up some new ones here because we put down the temporary ones before. And now, to try and avoid anything else going wrong, we're gonna do this. It's running smoothly. Raid, okay? Sky, you get to pick the raid. What that means is you get to pick who we raid. Fingers crossed my Wi-Fi holds up enough for me to actually, you know, participate. Are you going live? Set up the stream. Get it going. Let me look out for that notif. Let me get this up. I'm checking. Twitch, take me to Twitch. I'm about to, so I'll see you in a minute. Amazing, I love it. Honestly, listen, I love it. It's amazing choice. Nice work saving up. See you in a little hot minute. Much love, Sky. So I suppose with regards to everything else, what we're going to do is we're just going to have a little chat. Hope my internet stays for enough time for us to then give Sky a lovely raid. As I'm sure you guys who are here know, Sky is the lovely My Back Hurts, ouch. Just, oh, such a kind, sweet little bean. Love them to bits. Oh, just give them loads of cuddles. That's what I want to do. Listen, someday, either I'm going to get to Canada, or they are going to come to the UK to get some cheap lemonade. And then I'm going to give them all of the cuddles if they would like cuddles. If they don't want cuddles, they're just going to get, just going to get respectful high fives. I'm also just copying and pasting their username as well, so I can put it into the raid a lot easier. I literally, when Cam brought up his stream thing the other day and was like, yeah, this is what my stream looks like when I'm streaming. I never have Twitch open on my stream thing. I only use Streamlabs. That's it. So I only know how to set up raids through the Streamlabs/raid function. So when he was like, yeah, you go on here and you do this, I was like, what? I don't know that. This is why I say that I am a baby streamer. Also, Ghost, do not be sorry. Like, in the slightest, you are amazing. You saw it, you caught it. I didn't even see it pop. Like, literally, for me, from what I could see, because I was still refreshing, the second it popped up, you immediately deleted it. And also, you did the mod thing. You got the sort. I'm shocked they were able to post a link. I thought I had it setting so that only mods could, but I'll check that. Right, I'll write that down. Mod link. I'll check it. Oh, no worries, Alice. Don't you worry. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, evening, night, whatever it may be. As ever, much love and thank you so much for being here and just hanging out with me, spending time. It was 3 dots for me. Aha, yeah. Yeah, so that means that they didn't have the authorization to post it, but they were trying to. Thank you, though, for deleting it, because could have been a spam thing, could have been, and also, I'm pretty sure, as far as I'm aware, that person doesn't follow me either, so it probably wasn't someone being like, oh yeah, I did this thing or something, Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep. We ready? Is Sky going live? We're going to raid Sky soon. I'm refreshing my Twitch looking for that notif, Sky, don't you worry. Yeah, I also saw it as the 3 stars, which should mean that they don't have authority to post, which is awesome because it means the setting is right, but at the same time still that they're trying to post random links in a chat that they're not following or even somewhat a part of. I'm a participate in a raid of myself. Yeah, as well, the fact that they put an emoji like it's like doesn't seem that good. Right. Damn, you just got here. Oh no, Savage Lionel. Well, thank you for coming. Thank you for wanting to enjoy the stream with me. I greatly appreciate it. We've been playing Slime Rancher, but we're about to go and actually see Sky, also known as My Back Hurts, ouch, who you've probably seen in these chats, in Cam's chats, in Dean's chats, who has just started a stream. And if you give me one moment. Ooh, they're doing art. This guy's doing art. So yeah. Thank you for coming. Apologies about the timing, but I really appreciate that you even wanted to pop in and spend time with us. Oh, my heart is so full of love from everyone. But, as ever, thank you all for being here. Even if it is someone who just got here, I hope you have an incredible rest of your day, morning, afternoon, evening, etc. and I hope you have a lovely time until I next see you. Which, you know, probably be in Cam's stream tomorrow. His Ghost Kid, take care. Mwah. Listen, we have to end every stream with a load of kisses, because do you want to know why? Love y'all. And now, we raid.
Hello. Hello, Ghost Kid and Aaliyah. Hello, Savage Lionel Buttplug. It's been so long, hasn't it, Ghost? So long. Is the stream lagging for y'all? Because every time Genius move using the raid on yourself. Yes, I am. Oh.